now. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't totally figured out how to do this live stream thing. I don't do it often enough. So I'm still trying to kind of figure it all out. So I hope you guys all
I'm
can get back
sorry,
on.
guys. I
Hope you guys can all get back on now. And we are going to watch the Arnold Classic finals. All right, let me just get this set up here so we can watch it together. And then I can also see your comments. All right, well, there's nothing to show here now, so I'll just stay on with you guys and we'll do some Q&A or something like that. Just me by myself, guys. Everybody's at the show, so I'm just doing this thing with you guys. We're going to watch together and we're going to decipher who is going to win the 2026 Arnold. You're in Columbus watching on you're watching me while you're in Columbus. That's awesome. Can anyone come ahead and beat Nick if he's the same, but one of them improve? Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's a done deal. I don't Malaysia, what's up, man? Got a whiskey and a cigar. You know what, man? That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should move to my other room so I can smoke a cigar while I do this with you guys. Uh Anyways, I do think somebody can come back tonight and make things different. It just like, like for example, if Martin shows up and he's 100% on, he can move up. Same thing for the other guys, if Andrew comes back a little bit more full, things can change. I don't know who they have in the lead right now. Andrew looked really good last night. He was a little bit flat. Hadi looked really good, but a little bit off from the back. Hamstrings maybe not as great. Is Guy coaching Nick? I don't think Guy is coaching Nick, but Guy has been by Nick's side the entire prep. I don't know if I would say he's coaching him. I think that's a question for Guy and Nick. I can turn up the volume a little bit. That's what you guys want? Let's see here.
oh, say, can you see
Can you guys hear that?
behind
Can you guys still hear me and hear?
yon
Can you hear the?
pearly light? What so proudly
I can ask Guy and
we
Nick to come back.
hailed at the
I'd love to get back on the
time
commentary. I think I belong on that commentary. I think I would do a good job. I never really heard anybody complain when I did it before, so I don't know.
and bright stars
Do we all want to be
through
quiet and listen to
the
the national anthem?
perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting, and
Nick's got like a huge fan base, so I think it makes sense to have Nick there because his whole fan base is going to follow him to watch him watch him do the commentary. So I think me, Ian, and Phil would be a really good. Me, Ian, and Dennis are doing the commentary in Pittsburgh, so I think we should that should be pretty good. You should have had me do the national anthem. I don't know if open is first. I think at night at the finals they kind of mix it up. We'll probably get some men's physique bikini. They might do men's routines, and they kind of keep things mixed up throughout the night. I think they're going to give Brandon a better look tonight, man. I was really upset about that they should have had a call out where Martin, Brandon, and Rafa were in a call out together. I do think that, that would have made a lot of sense. My stream is just jammed up. I don't know if that's because everybody's on right now or it's just my internet. Oh, come on. What is going on here? Did I just get... Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. All right. There we go.
Columbus, Ohio, how we doing tonight? It is day 2 finals of the 2026. If you're a fan of bodybuilding, there is no better place to be than right
Yeah,
here
sorry. I meant
in
Mo, not Rafa.
Ohio. I'd like to welcome everyone here
Let me
to
just turn this down for a second. We don't need to hear.
Columbus Convention Center.
I thought Brandon, Martin, and Mo belonged in a call out together. They were of similar, they kind of peaked equally. You know what I mean? Like Brandon's a former Mr. Olympia, man. I don't know. I don't know why they're not giving Brandon a better look. Do I think the judges have an idea before the show who the top four will be? Then sometimes they're a bit close-minded when it comes to looking at others below the top four. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's on purpose. I think they probably have it's human nature that they think, they expect those top four to be there, and they are the top four, I think. But Brandon did look really on, and I think at at worst case, he deserved to be compared. Whether you think he beat Martin or not, or Andrew or anybody, he at least deserved to be compared to those guys. And I thought it was wrong that I thought he should have been in the first call out personally, but I'm doing NASCAR style, got my AirPod in, listening to Fouad and in person at the show. Yeah. Well, thank you, man. That's very flattering. Um, the call out seemed pre-picked. I don't know, maybe. I don't like I try not to think that way, but you never know. The judges have a hard job, but yeah, Brandon just I don't feel like he got a look at the Olympia the way he should have. I don't feel like he got a look last night. There's just something, I don't know, maybe they just don't like his physique anymore. I don't know why not. It's a beautiful physique. So who do I have winning? Um, I'm not sure yet. Fuad, what do you think Martin said to Nick on their way off stage after prejudging? Looked like he was sulking as always. Nick just laughed it off. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't I talked to Nick briefly. I just congratulated him. But I didn't ask him any bullshit because you don't want to get people all worked up about drama when they're trying to get ready. But I'll ask him after the show's over. I'm curious too. Uh, some Brandon should be in the top four. I believe so. Um, yeah, I really don't know why the comparisons went out that way. They usually do a better job of mixing and matching everybody. So I'm hoping tonight, this is what I'd really like to see tonight. I would love to see, sorry guys, I would love to see a Nick, Hadi, Andrew. I think those are obviously the top three. I would like to see a call out with those three, and then I would like to see a call out with Martin, Brandon, and Mo. and then you can do the last four in a third call out. That's what uh that's what I think it should be tonight. But we also don't know how they're going to look coming back. I'm almost positive that Martin is going to come back absolutely peeled. I'm telling you, I think Boss and him sat down and they're like, why the fuck am I watery? Fix it. And they probably fixed it. And tonight, I'm expecting Martin to be 100% on. I'm expecting uh, Andrew to be much fuller tonight. And I think Nick just doesn't have to do anything. Nick could just stay the same. The only thing Nick needs to do, sorry, Nick needs to make sure he's controlling the waist more in transitions. That's the one thing. If they're going to point to any reason why they don't want him to win, they're going to point to the stomach. So he's got to control it at all times. Because even when you're not posing, it matters. They're watching. So Hadi's going to come in sharper. I agree. Do you think Mike will attend Nippard's girlfriend's funeral? Yes, Mike is actually pretty he was actually pretty bummed out about that when he we talked about that. He was very unhappy. He was very distraught about that whole situation. Um if he controls the waist, he wins 100%. Maybe, maybe. Hadi and Andrew are very good. I know they're missing some things here and there, but so is Nick. So they're going to look at like who's missing the most. Nick's waist can be an issue that they really, it might be a bigger issue than somebody coming in a little flatter like Andrew. Like Andrew was a little flatter. He's still in shape, but he's a little flatter to me. But that is less of an issue than if Nick doesn't control his waist tonight. I just think they're going to pick at it. It's going to be the one thing they kind of hold on to. Who I just had four wisdom teeth out. Removal surgery's been 1 week. What's your best advice on getting back in the gym? I know you've been through lots of injuries and surgeries yourself. Wisdom, I had my wisdom teeth out. I just sat at home until my face felt better. And then I went back to the gym when I felt better. I don't know. Whatever your doctor says, dude. Don't take advice from people on the internet about your health. Um, Fouad, if Nick wins, you think he will ever officially go back to a coach or no? Well, look, I know he's been, I don't know, I don't want to say how he's been working with Guy, but I know him and Guy have been talking throughout this whole prep, and Guy has had an eye on him. And if they are happy working together, like if Nick's happy with the arrangement, he will just keep working with Guy and keep working with his like have his family in the background. And I don't think he'll ever go seek out another coach. This is the best Nick's looked in a long time. This is better than Pittsburgh and definitely better than Olympia. So, I mean, this is the best Nick has looked in a while. So I don't see a reason for him to go back to a coach or go to seek anybody out or anything like that. Fouad, have you tried any peptides for your recovery? Yes, I have. I've been taking, for the last 2 months, I've been taking BPC, TB 500, those two for sure. They actually found in rats only, and this doesn't really count because just sorry to go off on a tangent for a second. In rats, they found that BPC 19157 is, or is it 197? I can't remember. Actually regrew nerve tissue. But they didn't find that in humans. So, I'm taking it anyway for recovery. Um, but BPC TB 500 for sure. Then I've also added SS 31 for mitochondrial health, which is not going to help with nerve regeneration, but I guess the way you put it is like if you can keep the soil fertile or keep the soil healthy, then things can grow and things can recover better. And then there's one I want to take that I haven't started taking yet is ARA 290 is actually directly related to nerve health. So, yes, I am heavily invested in peptides and my health. Bob said Nick was only getting worse. No, Bob was definitely wrong about that. Nick is not getting worse. He's still the same Nick. Fouad, how is fundraising going so far for the 2027 Detroit Pro? Will we see six figures to first place within the next 5 years? I don't know. Uh, we're not doing any fundraising. We're not doing we were thinking about doing a what's it called? We were thinking about doing some fundraising, but we decided just do it the traditional way and get sponsors. I do have Mott C. Sorry, I didn't mention that one. And I also take GHKCU. UK Arnold Fuad. No, I won't be there. Sorry. At 31, Nick can only get better. It is his prime years for sure. Bob said Nick was melting the longer the show went and Hadi was getting better. That's definitely not true. Nick was very, very good from the moment he walked out, and he held that throughout the entire prejudge. Any progress on your arm mobility, movement, or strength? Not really. There is one good thing. This is totally off topic. Sorry, guys. If you guys want to talk about the Arnold, I'm just going off just until the show starts. Uh, they did a nerve transfer in my bicep, my brachialis, actually. Um, and it finally showed some signs of connection. So they did like an EMG test where they measure the electricity in your muscle, and it actually showed some signs of connection. So now we can build on that, and hopefully I can get some bicep movement. At least then I can bend my arm. And then they're talking about doing listen to this crazy shit. They're doing a surgery where they're going to take my trap and connect it to my humerus, which is basically the bicep bone, to pull my shoulder back up and give me a little bit of movement that way. So my arm's never going to be 100%, but hopefully it will come back a little bit. Is Paul judging the pros? No, Paul judged the amateurs, and I think he's running some errands right now, but he might come on later. Any plans to do the same nerve transfer for the other muscles? Not at the moment. They are kind of thinking of some things they can do, but I don't think there are any other viable nerves for them. It's a weird thing with the way the nerves are messed up in my neck. The bicep was like the only thing they could connect for me right now. Fuad, can you add Guy and Nick in the next podcast? I will ask him. I don't know what Nick's doing. Maybe he's taking a little break, so he'll be able to come on. But I don't know. It's not a big podcast guy anymore, but I'll ask him and see what he says. What would you suggest when buying a quality home gym power rack? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know what the best home gyms are. Fuad, do you still have the cup I gave you in Fort Worth? It says, look at me moving to Texas. I do remember that, and I do have it. It's probably in my office somewhere with the rest of the things that people give me when I go to appearances. I appreciate that. BPC also reversed heart failure in animal testing. Good to know. So open is at 9:30. I don't know when open is because, like I said, they usually mix it into the show. So they might start with routines. Sometimes they start with routines. What happened between you and Martin that he's so salty? Did you just not predict him for the win? Honestly, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I think he got really upset because him and Samson were both doing Prague, and I predicted Samson was going to win, and I think it kind of took a dive from there. And then I don't know. I don't know what I don't know why he got so fucking salty. I paid him a good salary, let him do whatever he wanted. He didn't, you know, I didn't ask that much of him as an athlete. So, yeah, I don't know. He just got whatever, his panties in a bunch because fucking maybe I like me and Sam. Me and Samson's been with the team for 5 years. He's got to expect that I'm closer to Samson than I am with him. So I don't know. I don't know what his problem was. Need you to put up a PO box for everyone to send you gifts. Would be hilarious to see what some of us send you. Be scared. We're scared to do that. I feel like casual viewers just want Andrew to win. You see it on bigger channels like Nick Strength and Power, people saying he got robbed, his legs were down, and he has no side shots. Irks me a little. It's okay. Andrew is very impressive, and Andrew could very well win. Um, listen, Andrew could very well win this show. He's very, very good. Even a not 100% Andrew is still capable of winning this show. So I understand that the casual fan doesn't understand the intricacies of bodybuilding, but they aren't really wrong when they say Andrew could win. How would the all-time best Ian do at this Arnold? The all-time best Ian at this Arnold would probably be, I think, in that first call out. I think he would be in that first call out because Martin was off. Hadi's not really at his best. I could see him being in that first call out. I'm not going to read the Martin nicknames tonight because I read them last night and people got mad thinking that I was saying them. So I'm not. So I will, if you guys see me chuckling, it's because I'm looking at the nicknames, but I'm not repeating them. I'm staying out of that tonight. Do you have FOMO not being at the Arnold? No, I'm happy being here. You know what? I kind of like doing this. Um, I will say that I miss doing the commentary in the broadcast booth. That was really fun. Like I felt really like professional to be up there in a suit and sit down and really do the commentary for the entire live stream. That felt pretty good. So I will say I miss doing that, but I'm happy here too. What up, Fouad? Love your supplements. They are the best. And your bro chats are awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you supporting the brand. How has Andrew not his side shots by now? They're the only thing holding him back. Look at this. They got a whole bunch of Arnold winners up here, and half of them are actually competing on this tonight. Um, posing is not easy for some people, man. Going back to Andrew's side shots. Posing is not easy. Some people get it, some people don't. To be honest, I'm glad you didn't go. I really like when you do the live shows. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. Samson's humongous, man. Samson is going to, I'm telling you guys, you heard it here first, or maybe not first, but I'm one of them. Samson's going to get that title back in 2026. Is Foundation coming back in stock? Yes. We got new flavors, new labels, new bottle. It's going to be a little bit smaller serving size, not serving size, but we're going to do a 1530. So one scoop, two scoop, and it'll be a little bit cheaper as well. I think we're going to be, it's going to come out at like 29.99. So a little bit of change for Foundation though, but it's going to be back probably by the end of this month. Do you know if posing routines are scored at the Arnold's? No, they're not. I don't believe so. They talked about that for a little while. They talked about the Arnold scoring posing, but I don't think they're doing that. Fouad, are you and your wife going to move to America? I would love to. I know you guys aren't big on California, but I love California. If I could move there, I would. Um, Thinking of getting a hostile tattoo, man. I've been loving your brand and what you guys represent. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Love you, Fouad. Best podcast out there. You and the guys truly make my week. Thank you, man. I'm glad we could shine some light in your life. Hair thinning. What in your opinion is the best product out there to stimulate? I don't know. I would take ProScar though. ProScar helped me keep my hair much longer. I didn't actually start really thinning out till I stopped using ProScar. What is in what is in Hottie's trunks? You got to do Texas. I like Texas too, man. I could do Texas. Don't leave Canada. Just as bad taxes in Cali. I know the taxes are bad in Cali, but you know what? If I move to Cali, it's the same as Canada, like politically. So it won't be a big difference for me. Let's see. Samson's fucking huge. Where's Paul? Paul's probably coming later. Do you think anyone is helping Nick peak for the show? I know Guy Cisternino's been helping Nick. I don't know how much, so I don't want to say he's coaching him, but I know he's been helping. Okay, we got Rafa coming out first. Let's put on some sound.
So the Arnold Classic individual posing now takes place.
Turn that down a little bit. So pretty from the front.
Finished third in
That's such a good physique.
Nick, so this is a big opportunity, and you gotta love when they come out with the dramatic music.
Let me turn this down a little bit more.
Good at prejudging. He was in that second call out with Brandon Curry. He looks like
That's a little too much.
Prepared for fifth or sixth place.
Come on. Okay, there we go. How's that? You guys let me know if you want more sound. What's the best discount code to purchase Hostile subs? Code RBP. Rafa side shot here, side tricep. Condition still is better than last night. Some feathering in the quads there, but still not 100%. I don't know if it's the lighting though. You know, after last night, I looked at some photos. The guys all look really different in photos. So I don't want to say too much, right? But Rafa's just a little bit underwhelming at this show. I feel like the skin looks a little bit thicker. He still looks like he has a little bit more body fat to lose.
Especially when you're exuding this much energy, you know, you're walking back and forth, trying to get the crowd involved. Yet, again, you still have to have enough during that confirmation round, so you got to pace yourself.
More sound than that? I'm just going to be talking over them.
Want to be first or last in order?
You definitely want to be last.
Okay, let me turn this up a bit. Okay, how's that?
You got to hold that pump. You know, like if you're first, you got to hold the pump. It's just like going to the gym. You train for an hour.
I guarantee you they screw Nick tonight.
Thank you,
Maybe.
Rafael. And coming up next from Iran, he is your 2022 Mr. Olympia 2024 Arnold Classic Champion. Please welcome to the stage, Hadi Chupin.
Gonna get a copyright strike for the music. That's true.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I think it's kind of quiet. I don't know if it's loud enough for that.
Wolf.
All right. Yeah, Hadi Chupin. Wow, he looks a lot fuller already. The quads, crazy. Oil is a lot better. Abs look super blocky tonight.
He looks much better. Just right there, he looks much better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is much better tonight. He is filled out. The quads look much better. Strided top to bottom. The abs look blockier, but like in a good way.
Because this looks like the Hadi that we wanted to see yesterday.
Side of the leg, you can see the texture of the skin is tighter. That muscle is really pushing against the skin. But the story is from the back, though. When he turns to the back, the hamstrings and quads do look better from the back. They still not really, really dry from the back, though. He
He
looks a little fuller tonight, but I don't know if he's that much sharper.
Better this time too.
Yeah. His color looks
I
really
was
good
gonna
as
say
well.
that too.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually told him
Wow.
backstage. I was like, you should probably put a little bit more oil on because
Yeah.
because he was so dry.
From the front, just incredible. Like strided chest again.
Yeah, he
Like
looks
this is the Hadi we're used to seeing.
He is bringing it, man, and the crowd loves it.
Thank you,
Pose
Grant
right there,
Pinkley. I
that
appreciate
was
that,
a
man.
power shot right there. Yeah, we're in for a fight.
Yeah, he looks really, really good tonight, man. The abs are
We
just
gotta like know when
super strided.
He's excited. Let's hope that he can hold
He
this,
looks better
through the
from the
confirmation
front,
rounds.
drier from the front, much more crisp. Wow.
So if Nick comes in,
It's from the back, though, still a little bit left. So we're going to see now
Be in big trouble, actually.
and when he's standing next to the other guys, how it looks.
I think his time is up, but no one's going to pull him off stage.
He's actually getting tighter, though. Like, you see how much fuller he...
I feel like he knows it too.
Yeah. He's like, let me go ahead and squeeze out any water I may have.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Amazing.
that's a veteran move right there. Coming up next to the stage, he is from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, that prediction, Nick and Hadi call out first and second, Andrew Martin, Brandon call out. Yeah, that could definitely happen. We'll see how Andrew looks tonight. Here's Brandon. Oil looks better tonight as well. These guys all got their prep a little bit better tonight, looks like. Yeah, the oil looks better now. Like, it looks a little fuller. He also had something to eat last night.
That's a great shot.
What a great physique.
And this right here,
Oh, look at those arms.
biceps. Here we go.
Yeah, he looks really
Biceps.
good tonight. I'm waiting for him to kind of turn to the side and the back. That's mostly where he has his problems. You see the split there between the glute, ham, and quad. Looks a little bit more pronounced. He turns to the back. I want to see if there's any split in the hamstrings. He's on though. Like everything looks great. Like everything looks real tight. He looks full. He's not flat. Side leg looks really good. I'm waiting for the back shot.
Waiting for the back double.
Saving that for last?
Yeah, maybe.
Legs look okay from the front.
Phil, what do you think the odds are that we see him
When he hits them totally, they look good. Like when he's not in the pose, they look a little thin. But this is what I'm waiting for. Yeah, the hamstrings are stripped. The glutes are in. Just the detail back there doesn't get deep. And I think that's kind of what's holding him back right now. But I want to see him in the lineup. This is still a good Brandon. It's crazy to think this guy's 44, 45 years old, and it still looks like he looked throughout the last 10 years.
Shot that we saw, we didn't get to see the crispiness that we're seeing in the front. But this most muscular, that's a great pose for him. Good job, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon deserves a lot more respect than he gets, man. He's still really, really good. It's just a pretty physique, and I think people make too big a deal of the fact that his legs aren't maybe as big. Like I understand there's balance is important, but it's not like it's that far off. It's a little bit.
And coming up next from Houston, Texas, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage.
All right, let's see if Martin brought it back tonight. I'm guaranteeing he comes back dry tonight.
From last night.
We'll see it in the first, 5 seconds?
Get a pretty good idea.
Yes.
All right, fullness is there. Mood looks somber, doesn't look overly confident. I feel like he mentally looks either just kind of stoic or off here. I don't know if he.
Is it me or does it look like he actually redid his teeth?
Okay.
Yeah, especially his head.
Yeah.
It's good from the side. The leg looks dry. Yeah.
Glutes and hamstrings are tighter.
Shoulder looks tighter into the
Yeah,
tricep.
a little bit tighter here.
From the back here,
Maybe he
definitely
shuts the door
tighter.
on that call out, you know?
Definitely
That's why this TV
drier
show
through the
is just you never
hamstrings,
know what's going to
through the
happen.
glutes. Lower
Yeah,
back
just
is a
seems
lot
like a
drier.
little bit from
This is a
last
different
Yeah, I think
Martin
so.
than last
You know,
night.
or it's really more about Martin right now.
Yeah, this is a different.
You know,
He's
Martin's
definitely brought it
tighter
back. Him
glutes,
and
fewer
Boss went back.
hamstrings.
They, took a
I'd
diuretic,
say
took
that the
half a
confidence is
diuretic,
much better.
ate some food, got fuller,
Martin
got
getting tired,
drier,
Brandon may be
and
fading.
this
Closing
is
the door on
what
that
Martin
particular call out.
needed to have last night. What's gonna be telling now is how much space was between him and the top three guys last night, and how much can he improve? But yeah, this is on, man.
It's nasty in a good way.
That is where he should have been last night.
Like full-size
Good for him,
bicep
man. Good for him.
almost, right?
Look,
There,
he's a
second
dork
knee.
about me, and like I don't know what his problem is with me, but I'm still happy for him. I don't care.
Yeah, you know he's happy now.
He
You can kind
is
of tell. This is night
a
and day.
young kid. He's trying to find his way. And you know what?
I think sometimes having that
I've
on
been where
the
he's
music
been, and
really
I
helps him
just hope he
get
figures
better
it out
practicing with this music.
on the
Not
emotional
just on the
side, because
8-minute routine
physically
too,
he's
so
fucking
this
got
is
it,
this is
man.
some serious workout.
Yes.
He almost looks like he's getting more confident.
Yeah, he's more
He's going
stoic
more into
tonight.
poses.
Not coming out pumped up. He's not jumping around. He's just
Thank you,
stoic.
Martin.
He's just that's where he needs
Next,
to be, man,
from
all the time.
Egypt, also making his Arnold Classic debut, please welcome to the stage, Mohamed Fouad.
All right, let's see if Mo Foda looks as good as last night or better. He's probably jealous of my bald head. Yeah. Mo Foda. I love this guy's physique. If he
That was a good routine.
Thank you very much, Mohamed. Our next competitor also comes to us from Egypt, making his first Arnold Classic debut since 2021. Please welcome to the stage, Hassan Mustafa.
all right.
You want to see
We
a
got
pretty
the
good
guy
way.
with the most muscle in the entire lineup.
Good way.
See, the oil situation's good here.
Watching how the
I don't know what happened to Mo. Mo, like, seemed maybe wiped off all his oil
When
or
you talk
something.
about, getting fitted jeans,
Yeah.
Fouad, what do you think is going on with Hassan? Why can't he seem to get in shape? Honestly, man, I
He's
think
not tall. I mean, he's 5'7".
Yeah.
getting shredded is
I just love to see like
honestly, there's got to be a genetic component.
Right.
It's like everybody likes to attribute guys like when they can't get in shape that they're just lazy. I don't like to do that. I don't think Mo is lazy. I don't, or sorry, not Mo. Hassan is lazy. I don't think he's not trying. I've heard actually
heavy
some people
criticism on him is that he's not
tell me what he
consistent.
eats
But at the
sometimes,
same
almost
token,
nothing to get in shape, and he still
5'7",
can't get in shape.
packs on a bit of
So
size.
I
He can
um
play the
I
SMU
don't know.
role.
It's got to be a genetic component. There's got to be something going
That's
on
what he got
where he just can't
is
shed
sheer
enough body
size.
fat. I can't believe that somebody at this level
He reminds me
is
of like
lazy
old school, like
or
Batista.
Yeah.
can't is not putting in the work.
I mean, the density of all is
The
just
amount of muscle he carries
off
is
the charts.
super impressive, though. Like he's obviously putting in enough work to put on this mass. There's got to be a reason why he can't get shredded. I don't know what it is.
If I'm Mustafa, I'm gonna, probably have a schedule of doing a couple more shows. Like if I'm really trying to make the Olympia, definitely want to, nail down that diet.
Yeah, he needs to just kind of keep on
Imagine
going.
if he were to nail it, a little bit more, he
Um,
would really hurt some feelings as far as being a mass monster.
Absolutely.
Cement. Yeah, AJ did a very good job with him. I think that's true.
Our next competitor comes to
He
us
should have
from the
stayed there, maybe.
UAE. He was your third place finisher last year
Thank you,
here in
Rich.
Columbus. Please welcome to the stage, Andrew Jacked.
This will be interesting.
Oh, he's fasting for Ramadan. I forgot. I should have. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that makes a big difference too. Okay, we have Andrew coming out. It looks like a fucking monster. And he's got the oil right, and he looks a lot bigger tonight than last night.
Got Arnold out of his seat.
Yeah.
Condition is good. Quads are good.
A lot of the fans
Prep is very good. Oiled up properly. Posing well.
So, Phil, is that added oil that he came out with, or has he already got a good sweat going?
I think he has a lot of oil on. He might have wanted to pat that down.
Phil just said he wanted to pat that down. I don't think he should.
Right.
I don't. Maybe it's just on the live stream, but they're watching the live stream in the booth too. To me, this amount of oil looks good because we just saw Mo come out with no oil, and it just didn't look good. I think with the lighting at this show,
Yeah, that really does seem like a
this
lot of oil.
amount of oil actually looks good on Andrew. To me, he looks like a freak.
Backstage, there's not a lot of light back there.
So you don't know how it's
kind of don't know. You almost need like, someone coming out with a big light,
floodlight just to give you a
floodlight. Absolutely.
more accurate.
Yep. Because you're gonna try to run to the restroom and try to,
This is going to be hard to beat, man. From the back, glutes look a little sharper than last night. He needs to pose that hamstring better. I know it's stripped out and he's not flexing it. Like that, when you look at those hamstrings, you see kind of just a block of muscle. There are lines in the glutes and there are lines in the hamstrings, and he's not flexing them.
Slightly, like they're kind of straight up and down right there, like in that pose. You're not seeing as much, but here we go.
Here it is. The signature.
That's so impressive, man. I can't even imagine at that size.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's gonna be hard to beat. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Rocking the red. Makes Angelica happy.
Our next competitor comes to us from Pine Hill, New Jersey. He was your 2021 Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome to the stage, Nick Walker.
My stream is out. Sorry, guys. My stream is behind. I'm sorry, guys.
This is gonna be the telltale. So we've seen Hadi, we've seen Andrew.
All right. We got Nick coming out here. Big as a house. Coming out to some soft ass music. Looks good. Oil looks good. Tan looks good.
What do you think about that side
Look
chest,
at
Phil? We're
this
talking about
motherfucker is just massive.
You know, I think there's a little bit of difference from yesterday. I think the biggest thing was just trying to make sure he kept his, stomach in
I
on
don't
that
think
pose.
there is a lot of change
You
here
see
from
those
last
power
night.
shots right here.
this back
It looks
double.
the same
He's
to me.
definitely not losing anything from yesterday with that. In fact, that right hamstring is popping a little bit more.
Don't think so.
All the way down to his calves, too.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, just
insane. It's a lot of
Yeah,
work to be able to get that, guys.
that's
And look at the
the
triceps. You see those lines back
best
there?
back shots in the
That is
IFBB,
that muscle
guaranteed.
pressed up against the skin.
Side tricep coming up. Everything looks good. Waist looks really tight in that shot. It's the in between. You see when he shifts, now the waist is back in check. But when he shifts
I mean, look at the
from one
definition.
pose
That
to the
is
next, that's what the judges are going to be
Difficult
looking
pose
for.
for a big guy like him.
See there? He just let it kind of go again, and then he brings it back in for the pose. It's those in between poses where the judges are going to look and say, aha,
Nick, you
I
put him against
saw
Hadi. What do you think?
there's the waist. And that's going to be
Right now,
the
I think I'm leaning
the
towards
problem
Hadi.
for tonight.
You start to see the legs right now with Nick. Like, I think they're kind of devolumizing just a tad bit. And again, we're nitpicking. We're trying to figure out who's the best, right?
I think Nick looks like, but see when he's walking there, he's got to hold the stomach in,
Did enough here to
even when he's
solidify himself on
walking.
the top two.
For sure.
I know it's like it's got to be hard for him, of course, but like that is what they're going to point to when they say
See Nick's demeanor
Nick
right
was
now.
second
He's
place
not
or Nick was
overposing
third
because
place.
he knows that they're going to get through some.
Thank you,
They're
Nick.
gonna hit that confirmation round is coming.
Our next competitor comes to us from Clifton, New Jersey. Finished 6th here in 2025. Please welcome to the stage, Akeem Williams.
So Akeem, the penultimate athlete, and then it'll be on to our final competitor.
All right, we got Akeem.
Really good quad development. Look at from the hips on down, all that separation.
Guys, I got to stop the screen share for 1 second because I have to get Paul on here. So I need to stop this for 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second and I will get the screen share back up.
He's improved from yesterday, I think. I think so too.
No, it's not an Akeem beef. I'm hoping Akeem will come back to Bro Chat. I had a lot of fun with him. I just have to add Paul. So give me 1 second. I know you guys all love Paul, so
minimal gains, and obviously the judges are keen to it as well.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
okay,
And
let
I
me
think they have an idea. They've seen these guys over the years. They kind of they study these guys as well. They know, like, all right, Friday they're gonna look like this. He needs to come in forward or push a little harder.
okay, share. Okay, there we go. We're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, like that is a huge delt.
It's a big everything.
And look at those biceps.
Akeem,
See how the muscle is moving?
looking good. Quads are super separated. Chest is really big. Delts are huge. He's great from the front. Small waist.
The victory pose.
Victory pose is very difficult. You gotta have the forearms, the bis, and the lats.
Look at the separation in the quads. Jesus.
Good job, Akeem. I'm glad
Good for
that
him,
you
man.
actually
Thank you very much, Akeem.
those quads, you know.
And rounding off our individual presentations from Woodbury, Minnesota, he was your 2025 Arnold Amateur Bodybuilding Overall Champion, making his pro debut and, of course, Arnold Classic debut right here tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Anthony Williams.
All right, Anthony Williams, pro debut. What happened? Did I just get? And we have Paul is now on the live stream with me. I think.
I think this is a good song for him because he allows him to take his time. You know, being the first time out there, you don't want to rush through anything.
Paul, there you are, buddy.
Hi, Fouad.
How
Let me
are
just
you?
pause. I'm good. How are you?
You ever look back at
Figure
footage of
sound
your first
loud.
time film?
I know. I'm going to try and pause this. Sorry.
I used to pose.
I was watching the show.
R&B, and then I realized.
No, you got to watch the show while we do this. Can you do that or no?
Yep. So my volume's too high, though?
You're okay. Can you turn your volume down, like on your headset, or no?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Is that a you decision, or do you get with a coach? Or
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Okay.
I never worked with a
So what do you
How
think
are
so
you?
far? I'm good. How are you?
Look at all
I think Andrew's going to win the show.
You do? I didn't think you looked as good tonight.
and just try things out.
I thought he looked better.
You do, eh?
Yeah, I think maybe I should be the IFBB judge.
Maybe you should be. What did you think of Nick tonight?
I thought Nick looked awesome. Nick looks just as awesome tonight as last night. I think the only thing with Nick is I think they're going to ding him for the waist.
His transitions, eh?
Yeah.
It seems like he's controlling it a bit better.
He's holding on to it. It's just in between shots. He just kind of lets it go for a sec. You just muted yourself. You were fine. Stop messing with things.
Okay. You sure it's good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Don't do anything.
Sorry. Nick, I saw once or twice on the transitions he let it go a little, but it seemed like a little bit better than last night.
Yes. Yes, I think it's better than last night. Look, man, if we're saying who we think is going to win, like look at that, Paul, Wonder Woman.
Oh, I didn't know that they had superheroes there.
Martin looks a lot better tonight too. That's going to be tricky.
You think so?
For everybody.
I
thought it looked way sharper.
Well, you did, eh? Okay, like I'm watching. I was watching Martin's routine on my phone, so maybe it wasn't coming through as well there because I know the commentator was saying he looked a lot better.
Yeah, he's a lot better.
Well, he dried up a lot, right? Because he was sweating a lot last night.
Yeah, he looks much drier. You can tell his ment. I'm going to turn this down because it's not important for anybody to hear this. His mental state seemed more focused.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure at first. It looked like he was depressed, but then I could just tell he was focused.
Yeah.
But he was a lot sharper. His legs, his quads, feathered from the back, totally stripped out.
Really?
He's much, much drier. Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't showing through as well on my phone, but the commentators were saying exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because he sweat a lot last night, and then he must have redid his tan too. So
yeah,
he's going to look a lot drier tonight.
He probably took a shower, redid his tan, ate a bunch of food, dropped a fucking Dizide, and woke up looking like $1 million.
Yeah, I find most guys. Don't you find most guys on day 2 do look a little better? If they were a little bit off on the first day.
I think Nick actually looked a little bit better last night.
You did, yeah. I'd agree. I would agree. A little sharper, right?
Yeah, a little sharper.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, look, this is how it goes with 2-day shows. Everybody makes a correction. Hadi looked fucking awesome.
He did look better. I thought Hadi looked fuller.
He looked full as fuck.
He did.
Everything from the front, super strided. Even from the back, the hamstring looked a little bit like bigger.
Yeah. He's popping now.
I think Hadi could win the show. I think Andrew could win the show.
Yeah.
I don't think Martin can make up enough ground from last night to win the show.
I agree.
But I think any of the top 3 guys can win the show.
I agree. To me, it's a 3-man show right now. I thought that after last night too. And then after Martin, maybe Martin's made that gap between 4th and 5th a little bit bigger now. Because it seemed like Brandon came in a little bit too full maybe tonight.
Yeah, I thought Brandon was a touch sharper yesterday.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And Mo, I don't know, came out with no tan on or no
oil. Yeah. Is that what it was? Is that why he looked like he was a little flat tonight too?
Mo came out, looked like he had no oil at all. And his stomach looked like he was having some issues with it. So that kind of ruined his lines. Like everything was weird. Like the stomach looked a little bit bigger, which made the chest look a little flatter. In the back, the lats are an issue to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like everything was just thrown off and there was no oil on his body. So it looked like, yeah, just not last night was much, much better.
What did you think of Raf tonight?
I don't know, same. It
That's what I
wasn't
thought
really
too.
not really anything crazy. Like he looked, he's got a beautiful physique from the front, but it's just a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
Don't think it's like he's gonna be in that 5, 6, 7 spot somewhere in there, I think.
Do you think Mo beats him tonight? I thought Mo beat him last night.
I was not happy with Mo's look tonight, man. It looks like a different person. So I think Raf will pull ahead of Mo tonight.
Well, let's see. The most important part is still to come, the comparisons again.
Yeah.
So I think that's some of these guys can get hurt or as they pose it. It looked to me like I know that the commentators I was listening to, I think it was Phil and whoever else, they were saying that they thought Nick's legs were flattening out a bit while he was posing during his routine. I didn't feel the same way. I thought they were just getting harder.
Um, this guy 310 the Samson says, "Shut the fuck up about Nick's stomach. Every show is the same shit." Hey, listen, I'm not here to pick sides about who I think should win, or I'm trying to tell you guys what I think the judges are looking at. So what I'm saying to you is I think Nick looks absolutely amazing, and Nick should have won. Nick would be winning last night and tonight if it was up to me.
Mhm.
But I know how the IFBB judges look at things, and Paul can attest to this. What they're going to look at is something that when they look at the waist, they're going to say, okay, it's a bigger waist. When it's in control, it's not a problem. But when it's out of control, they're going to say, we don't want that
Mhm.
as our standard.
Mhm. So if
Paul,
it's
can you
close,
can you explain to people watching? Because I got a chat here on the side. I'm looking at the chat.
okay.
So can you explain to people that like if the stomach is not in check, it's a bigger mark than somebody missing like maybe somebody is too flat or somebody maybe doesn't have great hamstrings or something like it's a bigger mark down, I would say.
Right. Right. And especially, you figure like the two guys that he's battling it out with is Hadi and Andrew, who
Yeah.
both waists are very, very tight. There's no distension issues whatsoever with those guys. So with things being this close, it's something like that's gonna be magnified. And it's always been the critique of Nick, or it has been recently at least, about his stomach control. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't have it under control or better control tonight, he will be penalized for it. But it's a matter of, but he's, between him and Hadi, I think conditioning wise, tonight, Hadi, I would say, is equal to Nick conditioning wise and
Yes, I agree.
fullness.
Yeah.
Maybe Andrew, not quite as sharp as the two of them, I don't think, especially in the lower body. Nick's upper body, yes, but not the lower body, maybe so much. Not as sharp as Nick and Hadi's. So I think with Nick particularly going, if it's going to be Nick and Hadi tonight, then that waist is going to be a very important,
Yeah.
a very important detail.
Well, and the other reason I bring it up is the last time Nick looked like he should have won a show was Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
And when Nick and Derek went battled it out in even a fourth confirmation round, they picked Derek, and I think that was the reason why.
That was definitely one of the reasons why. Absolutely.
Yeah, like okay, you can't pinpoint one reason. You're right. But it's definitely they're gonna look because Nick, when he started to get tired, started relaxing that waist a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the judges go, bang, that's it.
Hmm.
That's the problem.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm talking about it. I'm not talking about it because I don't like Nick. I want Nick to win. Out of all these guys, Nick is probably the only guy I'm like friends with, really, and Brandon. So I want Nick to win, but I'm also trying to explain to you people watching what the judges are looking for.
Yeah. In my opinion, last night I did have Nick edging Andrew a little by maybe a pose
I
at the
did for
most.
sure.
You did.
I did.
I
Yeah.
had Hottie third last night.
Last night I had Nick winning. I had Hadi in second, but he started to fade as prejudging went on. So I could see Andrew being second, Hadi being third, Martin. I had Martin fucking fifth. I
Last
actually
night,
had
yeah.
last night, yeah.
Yeah.
I had Brandon fourth,
Yeah.
even though they didn't compare them.
Yeah, I agree.
But tonight, Brandon's a little bit less conditioned than last night, and Martin is much better. So I think that's kind of going to close the door on that whole
But
situation.
I hope they still compare him though.
I want them to compare them, yes, but I don't think I think if there was a situation where they felt like maybe they overlooked Brandon, I think Martin closed the door on that whole situation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree. But like I said, it's still early in finals. You know, there's still a lot of posing to do, so things can still change a little bit. So I want to see if Brandon sharpens back up again. And
Wait, I have to address this. There's no beef with Akeem. I am friends with Akeem as well. I just
I was impressed with Akeem's look at this
no,
show.
no, there are people in the chat are saying because I said I'm only friends with Nick
Oh.
and Brandon. I forgot Akeem. I just meant fuck it, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway,
Yeah.
you guys are always messing with me about beef with this person and that person.
Hey,
Uh,
one thing I did notice, Fouad, last night, especially so far tonight, I haven't seen enough of his poses, but Andrew last night, like the first side chest that he hit, I thought he hit it perfectly for him. He had
right,
that back shoulder turned. He showed a
right,
perfect taper, and that way he can challenge Nick on the side chest. I'm not saying
right.
he can beat him on it, but he can challenge him on it. But
I
then he
agree.
started hitting it the other way again, where he was staying straight up and down, and
Yeah,
it's not to his advantage. He's got to show that width
yeah,
and that taper, and even his most muscular. Like he starts out, he puts that leg out, and you see his width and his waist, and then he brings his arms together and brings his shoulders together. He's losing that big advantage that he has. I feel like
yeah,
his presentation could be a little bit better to showcase his stronger points better.
yeah. I noticed that too. I noticed that the first side chest was like, oh, I'm like, oh, they worked on it,
Yep,
right? And then I think he faded back into his old habits.
yep, yep. And I was like, I was watching. I was like, man, turn that shoulder, show that width, And like I said, as most muscular, he does it too, where he brings his arms together and he brings his shoulders in, and it's loses that advantage that he has.
Paul, you're not. I don't know if you can bring up the live feed on my YouTube on a separate window. I don't know if you know how to do that, but if you did, and you could see this chat, you would not believe the amount of nicknames Martin has. Martin has like 800 fucking nicknames, and they're all hilarious.
Well, the thing,
I can't repeat them because
yeah,
last night I repeated one because I read it out loud
yeah.
and I started laughing.
I watched it last night, Fuad.
And then somebody said that I was calling them names, and I'm like, I fucking was just reading the chat.
The thing is, with his last name, you can be creative with it.
Oh my God,
You know.
they're doing the first and last name. I
Oh,
can't even
really? Oh, geez.
there's one that I just read. I just can't even stop laughing. It's fucking it's the worst. It's so fucking bad, dude.
The internet can be very cruel.
The internet is so bad.
Yes.
Oh my God, man. I can't believe it. Anyway, we got Bikini up right now.
Yeah. I just
You're new to judging Bikini now. You can explain to us what we're seeing.
okay. Yeah. Well, bikini.
I'm just joking.
From what I.
I'm just joking.
Okay. Okay. I was actually going to get into that.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit.
No, I know you don't. We'll talk about that in private, Fuad.
I mean, I should give a shit, and I kind of do. I'm not saying I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't, I don't really.
It's a cool category. It's just for me, it's just one of the tougher ones to judge because the margins are very small. So you really have to. And I've been
Yeah,
working hard on that. You have to look at the finer details of bikini.
yeah, yeah. Fouad, do you think Guy actually is helping peak Nick? I know he is cooking, cleaning, helping, tanning, etc. No, I listen. I don't want to say too much because I don't know all of it. I do know that Guy told me he was helping Nick like take a look at him, and he was helping him like go over some things. I don't know to what degree Guy is helping Nick. So I don't want to say he's like full blown doing his diet and all that shit. But I also don't think he's just like being his buddy either. I think he is involved to some degree. I just don't know
Yeah.
how much.
I think Nick trusts Guy. So, he's
He
probably been
does.
relying on him all along for check-ins and stuff like that. And
He
I don't
does.
think Guy writes his diets or anything, but I'm sure he gives him
Well,
suggestions here and there.
I think they kind of were going through stuff together though.
Oh, they were, eh? He was that involved?
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was pretty involved. I don't, like I said, I don't know to what degree. I don't know if he was like writing his diets or just kind of like looking over it with them or what. but he's involved in more than just like looking at check-in pictures here and there.
Really? Wow. Well, hey,
Yeah.
the guy might have a new career ahead of him in
Well,
retirement.
Guy, people don't know this, but Guy does coach a lot of people.
He does. I've actually judged a few of his competitors in the past, amateurs, and they've always been sharp.
Nick Strength and Power says, Fouad says, Guy's sister Nino is Nick Walker's new coach.
Can make a video about that.
Yeah, I went downstairs to use the restroom and I saw her and she's like, I'm just so happy to be here.
I don't even know who half these girls are.
And,
Yeah, there's a lot of bikini pros. It's hard to know every single one of them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has what we'd call a swagger.
Look at those cans. That's all this comment says.
I'm sure he's referring to her delts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Nick loses, I'm done. I wouldn't go that far, man. This is a tough. This is a really tough show, man. Like, Hadi is a former Mr. Olympia. Andrew is on the rise to become potentially a Mr. Olympia. Hadi came back tonight much better. Andrew came back, in my opinion, a little bit better. So this is not going to be an easy win for Nick.
For anybody.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this, it's going to be a tight one. But you know, this is kind of like a reflection of how competitive the IFBB is right now.
Wait, I have to say, Fran, if you're watching, I love you. Thank you for watching. I had to shout out a fan.
Fran?
Is
that a boy or a girl?
It's a fan's mom. She watches.
Francine.
It's not Francine. It's Fran.
Well, you know, but it's probably short for Francine.
Well, it could be Francis.
Not if it's a girl.
Francis is a girl?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I never heard Francis, a female name before.
Francis is a guy's name?
Yeah. Francis Benfato. One of the most beautiful physiques of all time.
Let's help Paul be able to see this chat.
If I just like log off for 1 second here, I can get it.
Why do you got to log off?
Not log off, just leave the conversation for 1 minute. Because I have to close my window. I have the live feed on mine right now. I have to close that, and then I'll open up YouTube and go on your channel.
You don't have to close it. Just drag the window over.
I don't know how to do that. If I can just leave the chat for 1 second here, I can close these windows. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, leave and come back.
4 Marie, 5 Phoebe, 8 Raina, 9 Sharon,
What's the deal with blood orange? I didn't know there was such a thing as a blood orange, so I had to ask everybody. Francis is definitely a girl's name. See, I knew I was right. What the fuck is Paul talking about? Francis can be male and female. Yeah, I've seen both.
Face the back.
I'm not even gonna read that last fucking nickname. I'm not. That's fucking hilarious, by the way. Paul is never coming back. Probably he's not gonna figure out how to get back on.
Yeah, we can tell like Raina's glutes too. It's like
Fouad actually had an idea. It's a long one. Let's see. But long story short, what if the women's category was even more about structure and fat distribution and less about condition? I don't know what that means.
Thank you, ladies. Back to the diagonal, please.
Do you think Nick has a chance to win an Olympia or top 3 at best? Yes. Yes. Are you back?
Are you talking to me right now? Yeah, Fouad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking to me right
now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
I heard that comment.
What comment was it?
That I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to be able to figure this out. Hey, I got like a delay in my earphones or something.
They're like, Paul's lost. He's never coming back. Let me mute this. We don't need to hear the fucking bikini stuff. 1 second here. I'm trying to read some of these comments. You can have 20/20 vision and still need reading glasses. 20/20 refers to your ability to see at 20. If you have 20/20, you can see perfectly at 20 feet away from you. Okay, whatever. I don't believe that either. Nick and Andrew are gonna crush these chicks. LOL. Oh my God. Can you see me?
I can see you, but I can still hear your YouTube channel in my ears, so it's fucking me up.
Well, you got to mute the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Go to the YouTube channel and mute it. Did you mute it?
I think so.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I can
shouldn't be
see
able
you.
to hear it. You shouldn't be able to hear it anymore.
Fuck, I still have that. One sec. I'm gonna log back off of that. 1 second.
You don't have to log off. Just go to the YouTube channel. Click. Oh my God, he disappeared. Men's physique is up. Look at this guy's waist. It's like fucking 10 inches around. Crazy delts. This guy should do classic, man. He's so big. Big, huge lats. This guy's got crazy development. Obviously, the legs aren't there, but it's a crazy back. I don't know if the conditioning is really there from the back, though. Conditioning from the front's really good.
Okay.
Okay, you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
Did you mute the YouTube page?
I turned the volume down as far as I could.
Yeah, same thing. Mute. Okay. Andre, do you still hear it, don't you? Paul, you just got to mute the YouTube channel.
I'll log off for a second.
Okay. Andre, do you use up? Great shoulder to waist ratio. Good condition from the front. I don't know if it's the live stream, but these guys all look like a little bit washed. How many people in the chat are at the show? I'm curious about that one too. That's interesting. Oh, I'm not reading that. Thank you for the $5, but I'm not reading I'm not reading that comment. Paul, I gotta log off for a second. Lowe's on.
I'm back for it.
Did you mute the fucking YouTube channel yet?
I did, but I can still hear it.
Well, just turn it off then. You didn't, obviously,
Okay.
you didn't mute it.
I'll be right back.
You don't have to read the comments. I'll read the comments to you. Paul logged off again. He's never coming back. He's just it. That's it. Oh God. Okay. Fouad, are you having a cheat meal for the finals? I think so. I think this is making me work up an appetite.
Me too.
Okay. Oh my God. You should have seen the last nickname. Oh my God, Paul.
I can't
The
see it. You
last,
have to text it to me.
I can't even, I'm not even going to say it. It's so fucking bad.
Getting more creative with that last name.
Oh my God. Guys are just nonstop.
Hey, watching this men's physique right now.
Yeah.
See, like
They don't
it
look
looks like
sharp enough.
when a guy doesn't have legs, it just, you know,
Yeah, it looks off.
it throws the whole physique off.
I feel like they're not really super sharp, but I don't know if it's the live stream.
Well, that's what I was like. Certain people that maybe it depends on the skin tone because some people are coming through. Look, you can see their conditioning really well, and others not so much. Like I felt like Andrew, I couldn't see his detail so much on the live feed either. But I heard Phil commentating that he has too much oil on.
Wait. Tell Paul his optometrist did a great job on his fade.
He's also my
Oh my
hormone doctor,
God.
my psychotherapist.
These guys are fucking hilarious.
My
You can say Aceto is helping Nick because everything Guy learned is from Aceto. Well, I mean, for sure. Like, oh, look, Brandon Hendrickson. This guy's got the best physique by
from the
far.
front at least.
Yeah, well, his back is pretty good. It's not maybe as good as Ryan Terry's, but
Yeah,
he's got a good back.
it's good. I'm not saying it's weak, but it's just I think
Look,
but his front is like, probably the tops and one of the tops in the league, but his back it's good, but not great.
I don't know, dude. This is a former like was he isn't he like a three-time Mr. Olympia or two-time Mr. Olympia?
I think once or twice.
Look at this physique, dude. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, his goat's great,
Great ab structure, good delts.
but
Let's
no,
see what the lats look like. Yeah, I mean, it could
yeah,
be a little thicker for
for
sure.
sure.
It's not a Ryan Terry. It's not
I
a
don't like
Ryan
the way he
Terry
poses
back.
it. I don't like the way he poses it at all either.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He actually makes it look worse, I think.
Yeah, he keeps his hand so high, he loses his lower lats.
Yeah, I think he stretches himself out kind of in a way and makes it
Yeah,
like the lats look thinner almost than they have to be.
yeah. I think he
But I
thinks
think
that.
but I think he's
Good.
I think he's gonna win this show though.
Yeah, he would like. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, he's definitely the favorite. There's a couple pretty good physiques in there. Those couple South American guys that are coming up there are pretty good too. This guy's
Yeah,
pretty good too.
he's got a nice physique. I mean, they all have nice physiques. His
Yeah,
waist doesn't look super small.
yeah, he's got a better
Oh,
back than
well,
Brandon though.
actually, when he hits it, it does look pretty good. Yeah, that's a tiny ass fucking waist. Jesus.
Yeah, well, he's very
Big,
wide too.
big, big blocky chest. Yeah, the lats are crazy on this guy.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at the
probably between these
lat
two.
develop. That's a
Yeah,
really nice physique.
yeah, that's a great men's physique back.
There's another guy that's always in like the top college. I can't remember his name. He came out first.
Short
Uh,
guy.
Diego. Is it
Yeah,
Diego, I
Chavez, I
think?
think.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, a shorter guy. He's Brazilian, I think.
Yeah, I know who you mean. He's either Brazilian or Colombian.
Yeah, well, he's South American, whatever, but
Yeah,
he looked really good. He's always in the like the top three or top four.
he's a little bit more compact. A little shorter, more compact.
Yep.
This guy looks good too. Got a nice flow.
Yeah, let's see when he hits his shots. Yeah, not as developed as the last guy, but nice shape.
Nice sharp detail too, eh? To the
Yeah.
midsection. Big full
Some of these
chest.
guys, I feel like some of these guys tonight have a little bit better oil than others, and it's making a big difference.
I heard some people commenting that backstage lighting sucks.
Yeah.
So these guys don't know that they have too much or too little oil on before they go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So maybe they brought some extra lighting in for backstage tonight, maybe or something.
I can't even read some of these comments, man.
Not that bad.
I can't even, my God. And they're not just about Martin, they're about everything. I can't read some of these comments, dude. They're just like out of control.
I can bring them up on my phone. I can read them on there.
Yeah, you can bring it on your phone.
Yeah, I am right now.
Yeah. What percent gay is watching men's physique?
Well,
I'm having
depends.
more fun with the chat than I am with the fucking show. Awesome. We should just do a live stream. We just read all the comments, just sit here and fucking laugh our ass off.
Okay, I'm bringing them up now. Let me turn my volume down. Oh my God, that first one.
Are you seeing them all now?
Yes.
It's bad, eh?
Oh man, these are good.
Okay, who's this? I don't know who this guy is.
Paul Logoff's on.
Yeah.
Oh, these are good.
Paul gets his eyes tested by Fitzwater Lozon.
Hey, we got a female fan, Fouad.
Yeah, I know. We got a couple.
I actually met a couple this past week. This past
I know,
weekend too.
crazy.
Oh, look at this new one. Look at this one. Did you see it?
I know, man. I can see
Oh
them.
my God.
I see them all. They're bad.
They are very bad. You can't read these.
Ian would date all these guys. Fuck. You guys are hilarious, man.
Oh my God.
Um, who is this guy? Do we know who this guy is?
No, I didn't catch his name. Looks okay though.
Paul, why do you deny your French heritage?
Because I don't know anyone on my dad's side.
Because
So
you grew up Italian, if we're being honest,
I
right?
did. I was raised by my mom's side. They were Italians.
Yeah, I don't think Paul denies his French heritage. I think
No.
he grew up culturally Italian.
Yeah, 100% I did. So yeah, I actually grew up in Little Italy,
Little Italy in
Erie
Windsor.
Street. Yeah, Erie Street. Well,
Oh yeah,
right off of it.
it is very, very Italian there.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say I grew up there. I spent like until I was like 5 or 6, then we moved.
I don't know what everyone else thinks, but Martin's waist looked horrible in prejudging. He let it out a bunch of times.
Martin?
Yeah, I think the Martin situation yesterday wasn't one thing. It wasn't just the waist. It was I think overall conditioning and just he was just off, especially like when you see a guy like he showed up in Prague and then you see him show up like that. It automatically people are shocked at it, right? Because you're expecting Prague Martin to show up.
Well, I think Martin too. Martin's an emotional guy, obviously. I
Yeah.
think when he's on stage and he can feel that he's not at his best, he starts to maybe panic a little bit and
Yeah.
starts overposing, and that's when the sweat starts pouring out, and maybe he's not controlling his midsection as well.
Well, yeah, the other thing too, his posing gets a little bit sloppy too. He starts to
Again,
he starts to get a little bit lazy with it, and he just kind of you can see he's off.
yeah,
He has to the way he walked out tonight, he was very stoic.
hmm
Wasn't like pumped up. He wasn't like miserable. He was just very stoic.
hmm
And he knows he's on. He was sharp as fuck. And that's how he has to be all the time.
hmm
He has to just be stoic and not like, and I think he has to do that. Honestly, I think he has to do that like social media wise too. Yeah,
yeah,
he
and
has to learn. You know, uh, what's his name? Suki from
yeah,
BTS.
I met him the other day.
Yeah, he met up with Sam and he asked him, he said, "What do you think about trolls?" And Sam said, "Everyone has trolls. You're gonna have trolls." He's like, "It's how you respond to the trolls that matters." He's like, "You have to make sure your house is in order and don't respond to them." And he's like, "And if your house is in order, you won't care." So I thought it was really insightful for a young kid
Yeah,
to be that aware, you know what I mean? And I think
yeah,
that's the kind of thing that I think Martin's got to do on and off stage. He just has to kind of get things in control.
yeah. Hopefully he does because I think he's a better bodybuilder. He will be a better bodybuilder if he can get that under control.
The crazy thing about all this drama with Martin is I like Martin. I think he's a good person.
hmm
I think he's just a little bit emotional sometimes. That's
Yeah,
all. It's like you just got to get that under control.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
I
I
mean,
think.
look, and the thing is, like, the reason I'm saying it too is I'm the same way.
Yeah. Well, you were a lot more when you were younger too.
Yeah. So I know what he's going through and I feel bad for him.
Yeah. And when you look back on those days, you probably wish you would have had it more under control when you were younger.
And that's why I was trying to give him some advice. And I think he took it the wrong way.
Yeah, for sure. And you might have too when you were that age,
Yeah.
depending on who was giving you the advice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we got a call out here. I don't know any of these guys, to be honest with you.
This
That
is
guy on the far left, they're moving into the middle right now.
uh
Looks huge. Dude, look how big that guy is.
yeah. Yeah. So this is the bottom half of the lineup.
That guy in the middle is just jacked as fuck. Like, look at
Yeah.
how thick his lats are.
Yeah. He's just a smaller guy. He's just a smaller structure guy. That's all.
Yeah, he's small. Yeah, bone structure wise, he's small, but like he reminds me of Brian Terry. You
Not and
know,
not too
you know
not
who
too many
that
guys
is?
can good.
That's the Brazilian Ryan Terry. That's actually what they call him.
Oh, really?
I think that's the guy. That's what yeah, because I've been learning a little bit about um men's physique because I do the news now. That's a guy I think they call the Brazilian Ryan Terry.
He does that both hands on the hips front pose, and not too many people can pull that off. You have to have real good shape. Look
Yeah.
at that guy on the far left there.
That's the South American
That's
guy.
okay. That's what's his name again? Is it Chavez?
I don't know. I thought it was fucking Diego, but I could be wrong.
Oh, he looks good.
I know it's Andre Diu on the far left and Brandon Hendrickson. I don't know the two other guys.
That's Hunter on the far right,
Okay.
Emmanuel Hunter. Just Brandon's back, eh? He's got the worst back out of those four.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And he doesn't do himself any favors by pinching those shoulders up on that pose.
But he's got the best front
He does, I know. But total package should win.
Yeah, but you got to remember, you said you also got to weigh which one, right?
Yeah, how much of a difference it is for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind looking at that a little bit more closely, but I kind of had the guy to his right there winning.
Yeah. The South American guy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I think he was second to Brandon in that front pose. Brandon's beating him on that front pose for sure, but I don't think by a mile. But on the back, Brandon's giving him quite a bit. They did awards for Bikini already, didn't they?
I didn't see awards for Bikini. No, I don't.
Maybe that was just presentations. What is the capital of Brazil? Rio de Janeiro.
When is open? Probably coming up. They're going to do comparisons.
Well, yeah. What are they going to go to next year?
Oh, they're doing a lifetime achievement for Dexter now.
Oh, are they? Oh, cool. He deserves it. Well, get there. So far we saw the men's routines, the bikini routines, and now the men's physique routines, right?
One sec, Paul. I want to see this.
Arnold titles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest ever, Dexter Jackson.
Dexter Jackson from Jacksonville, Florida, who looks like a real athlete.
It was about, I'd say 7 years ago. My brother had just come out of boot camp. I wanted to improve also, so I went into a gym and joined. I started training harder and harder, and a friend of mine took me to a bodybuilding show, and I liked what I saw, and that's how I got started.
Every show I do, my mindset is to win. I'm not going there to compete and play games.
So the Arnold Classic was a show that I wanted to win. That was everything to me. Without Arnold making the sport to what it is, probably would never have gotten this level.
I've been told my whole life I'm never going to amount to nothing.
Mr. Olympia, Dexter Jackson!
Is the fastest rising star in the sport.
They call him the Blade. He's the all-time record holder in IFBB Pro Show history.
Super symmetrical.
Dexter Jackson!
Dexter Jackson here, Mr. Olympia, 9-time Arnold Classic champion.
When
I was younger, I was doing my own thing as a pro. I didn't have a trainer.
Well, how many total wins did he have in his career? Wasn't it like in the 30s?
No abs, none of that stuff.
Like 30 or 40, I don't know.
I think more than anyone else.
Yeah, he's the most.
Adjustments as you get older, so
that's when George came to me. He's like, man, you should let me train you. And I was like, okay, George, let's make this happen.
I said, listen, just let me handle everything, Dexter. I promise you, you will be back.
After that, we won on a total of...
George did do a great job with a couple guys.
Yeah, him and Branch.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
You have certainly done some unbelievable things that the sport has never seen anybody accomplish.
Number one, baby.
That's a feel, man.
It was amazing, man. It's always good to win. Who wants to be a loser?
Dex, a lot of people ask me how would I feel about you trying to go from a record or even break it. Well, I would be honored.
You're a great champion. Congratulations for breaking the record and for having it here that many times.
Standing here with the champion, 29th pro win, but it's been a hell of a career.
I've actually lasted long.
No, he's got more.
In history of the sport.
Greatest bodybuilder ever lived.
I never ever thought I would last this long. Don't start crying when your boy gone.
How old was he when he retired?
One last time.
Oh, 52 or something like that?
He was in his 50s?
Yeah. Wasn't he 50?
I thought he was in his late 40s when he left.
Love you guys.
No, I think he hit 50. It wasn't 49.
Really?
I don't fucking know. I know it was around there.
Gives me hope.
We'd like to thank KSM and 66 Ashwagandha for their presentation and sponsorship of our Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage Arnold Schwarzenegger and our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Dexter the Blade Jackson.
He's made a good transition from bodybuilding. Eh? Like he still looks healthy and like in shape. He's sweating a little bit now, though.
No, he's crying.
Oh.
You're like, what's that?
What are those? What's that sweat coming out of his eyes?
That liquid coming from his face.
But you could see on the footage that you just saw here that this man was not only the most muscular man in the world, but he had the most beautiful body. His symmetry, his posing, his definition, his size, that's what made him the Mr. Olympia. That's what made him the Arnold Classic winner. But this man, Dexter, I mean, you won 5 times the Arnold Classic right here in Columbus, and you won it 8 times internationally.
9 times.
Okay, 9 times. Okay. Right. 9 times. I was given the wrong information. I missed that one. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's. I mean, think about that. I mean, he has the most world championship titles of any bodybuilder. And not only that, what makes him so great is because he continued on promoting the sport of bodybuilding. He trains people, he gives them advice.
Do you think I'll get one of these, Paul?
It's just unbelievable
From
what
Arnold?
he's done for our sport.
No, we'll give you one of our shows,
so
though,
we want
Fouad.
to say thank you to all
Okay.
great
I want a
work.
Lifetime
This is why
Achievement
you're
as the
getting
Detroit Bro.
what's the
Yeah, I'll try
lifetime
to match
achievement
a speech like Arnold does great speeches. Eh?
And I want a dish like that.
You want a dish? I'll get you a bowl. I'll get you a nice crystal bowl, salad bowl.
Yeah, give me a salad bowl I can eat out of.
Yeah, we'll get your name encrypted in there, inscripted in there. We could do that this year if we did a Detroit Pro.
All right. I don't know if you're gonna have time to get that ready in a week, Paul.
Oh, I'll stop at Home Sense and get a bowl.
Oh man, I said I wasn't gonna cry. I started before I even got up here. All right, guys, this might take a while because, as you know, I did have the longest career in history. But seriously, first of all, I want to thank, and I want to say it's an honor to be here tonight receiving this award. First and foremost, I want to thank God. Over the last few years, my life has really changed. And I'm proud to say that I am now on the path of following Jesus Christ.
The class act too, right, Dexter?
Oh yeah.
Being born again has brought a new purpose and direction in my life.
You know, I've seen in a while is Psycho Fitness.
For the blessing he has given
Yeah.
me.
I used to see him at all the shows. I haven't seen him in a
And
while.
of course,
Been quiet.
I want to
Yeah.
thank my family for always supporting me throughout my career, especially my fiance Gail, sitting over there.
Fiance,
Who
he
has
said?
been with me on this ride
Yeah.
for 20
Dexter was never married before?
I don't know, dude. I thought he was.
Where it all started for me.
He's always kept his
was
private life
actually
pretty
because of
quiet.
my brother. He went
Yeah.
to boot camp. And as you guys know, when they go to boot camp, all they do is work out and do push-ups all the time. So when he came back home, he was on swole. And I was like, oh no, he ain't about to outdo me. So I told myself, there's no way I'm gonna let him outdo me, so I started going to the gym. While I was at the gym, I had this guy come up to me, and he was like, Dex, you should do this bodybuilding show. I was like, man, you think I'm getting up there in some drawers? You must be crazy.
I was there for his pro card one.
I remember it like it was yesterday. But it convinced me to go and watch this local show. So I went to the show, and man, I was hooked. Not for watching the show and watching the bodybuilders, but from all the girls screaming at them guys on stage. I say, man, I want all those girls screaming for me. So that's how my bodybuilding career started.
A beautiful story.
From there, I started competing in bodybuilding shows. I was 137 pounds, my first competition.
Jeez.
So let that sink in.
Turn pro is a light heavy,
pounds.
I think, right?
Everybody in here weigh more than
Yeah,
137 pounds.
gained 100 pounds of muscle.
But I ended up winning. I was a bantamweight, and I ended up winning the overall, which made me the first bantamweight to ever win an overall competition in the state of Florida.
Huh. Probably never happened since either.
I finally turned pro in 1998 at the North Americas.
In Detroit.
And what was special is that it was my very first competition, the Arnold Classic, right here in Columbus, Ohio. This is my very first pro competition. This show right here, after I placed 7th, I said to myself, I want to win this show one day. This is my goal. This is my Olympia. And the reason I say that because during the times that I was competing, all the guys that I liked, they were winning the Arnold Classic. Flex Wheeler, Sean Ray, Kevin Levrone. So my physique was comparable to those guys, so I wanted to be like them. And I wanted to win the Arnold Classic because I didn't think I could win the Mr. Olympia title because you had so many big champions winning that show. It started with Lee Haney, then it went to Dorian Yates, then it went to Ronnie Coleman, and then Jay Cutler. So I never thought I can actually win that competition. So, but after winning the Arnold Classic for the 3rd time, 2005, 2006, and then 2008, I started to get confidence and feel that I can actually probably win Olympia. Because Jay wasn't at his best the previous year, and I figured if Jay comes in this show trying to match my conditioning, I think I can beat him. So that's when I started getting more and more confident, and I felt I can actually win Mr. Olympia. Well, that dream came reality in 2008. I ended up winning the Arnold Classic and also winning Mr. Olympia that same year. And let me tell you, I was on cloud 9.
That was your year you did Olympia, Fouad.
Huh?
That was your year you did Olympia.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you won the year I was there, yeah.
I had a lot of great competitors and friends who pushed me to be better. Guys like my best friend, Stan McQuarrie, he's around here somewhere running around. That's some laughing now. Melvin Anthony, Chris Camere, Branch Warren, Phil Heath.
Paul and Dexter are
Flex
twins.
Wheeler, Jay Cutler, Sean Roden, rest in peace, and Sean Ray. Thank you guys so much for pushing me and making me be a better bodybuilder.
Sean Ray.
And one thing I love about bodybuilding is that the world, with
Did you credit
so
him?
much
I didn't
division,
hear that.
this sport
Yeah, he
brings
did.
people together. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, or what language you speak. When we come to these events, we come together as one bodybuilding family.
I like his suit.
Now, I want to thank a few people that helped me, guide me along the way. My nutritionist, George Farah, Joe McNeil, and also my trainer, Charles Glass. I'd also like to give special thank you to the NPC and the IFBB and the president, Jim Mannion, whom is the president of both organizations. I'm sorry to stall, but I just want to say Jim Mannion has helped me through so much of my career. And
I hit
want to thank you, Jim,
F11. It didn't make me,
because for
it didn't
someone
make it full
to be on
screen.
top,
Sorry, guys.
rich, running an amazing federation like this, anytime I hit Jim, he hit me, he'll answer the phone right
I'm ordering
away.
some food tonight,
What
Fouad.
time it is, he will
Yeah, I
answer
am
that
too.
phone for you.
Yeah. What are you getting?
And I want to thank you, Jim.
I feel like
for
pizza.
that.
I haven't had pizza in a while.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Thank you. And thank you for helping with all my business questions. And of course, he always hit me up. We always share, send each other messages about what's the best TV shows on right now. So we like to stay caught up on TV shows.
What's Dexter talking about? Right
I
now?
don't know. He's got to cut this speech off soon.
Because of this sport, so many of us have been able to build careers, earn livings, and take care of our families.
Okay, how's that?
And because
I can't see the chat now.
so much to me, I try to give back as well by hosting my own show, the Dexter Jackson Classic. And yes, sir. And through my supplement line, the Dexter Jackson Signature Series, continue to support athletes and the bodybuilding community. I've been blessed my whole career because I've had great
I'm on my
people
phone
around
now.
me.
What do you guys think? It's a full screen.
You can't do this alone. These are some of the people who have been part of that village for me and that have become great friends and like family along the way. I also want to thank Chris Menace from Center Podium, who is helping me run the Dexter Jackson Classic, CJ Elite Suits from CJ from his CJ Elite Suits, who passed away. And I want to say, sis, I love you. Thank you so much for being there for me and making all my posing trunks. I promise you, I got all 1,000 trunks still saved up in the boxes in the closet. I would never get rid of them. Thank you so much. I would like to thank Stacy from Pro
Other way was better.
So Carla,
Guys, come on, you got to make up your mind. You want full screen or not full screen? Like,
I think without you, it would be very
I'm
hard
trying to
for me
make this
win
good
any
for
show
everybody.
because I don't know how to paint myself. You would come to my room no matter what time it is, every show, my whole career, and made sure I was right. I didn't have to go down and stand in line to get Pro Tan. Carla was there for me. She came to my room. And Stacy, I want to thank you, Stacy Kaufman, the owner of Pro Tan. I met him in the airport, and he told me, Dexter, you need to tan. I was like, black people don't tan, bro. So he was
okay,
the one
I'm going to leave it full
convinced me
screen.
to start tanning.
I'll read the chat on my phone, guys.
And
Thank
I'd
you.
also like
Thank
to
you
thank
for
Doc Stewart,
helping me
who
out with
I've
that.
had the opportunity to work with over the last few years. And of course,
So they should be going back to comparisons next after this, I think, right?
you supported me throughout my entire career.
Fouad can order a pizza and it'll arrive before the
16
speech
Honor
is over.
Classics, through all 20 Olympians, and even after retirement.
Holy fuck.
Might be right.
Yes. And finally, Arnold. You sit down? Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Did he call him dude?
To win it 5 times.
I don't know. The way he said his name was a little bit off there.
Wait, he said Arnold's name?
And 9 times.
Yeah.
Worldwide. I now stand here receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award.
All right, Dexter, wrap this up.
It truly means the world to me, and I want to thank you, and God bless you and everybody in here. You guys have a good night.
Somebody said the speech was as long as Dexter's career.
He deserves it, though. He did have a great career. He deserves to take his time.
He does deserve it, man. You guys are, come on, man.
Still funny, though.
Jackson.
It's hilarious. It's totally uncalled for, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, definitely. But funny, nonetheless.
And with that, we are going to move right back into our competition by bringing out our men's open bodybuilding class for our confirmation.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Scoring.
Paul, can you hear me?
Yes.
At this time, we'll turn
Do you hear me?
back over
Where'd you
to
go?
the head judge.
Oh,
Yes.
we good?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
This is a big moment here.
What happened?
What do you think the first call it is, Fouad? Think it's 3-man, 4-man?
They're going to start at the back, I think.
You think so?
All right, Phil, they've cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to start with the bottom 4, I think.
Hydration. What's going on backstage?
I mean, you can't predict like with the Lifetime
Build
Achievement
up
Award,
the
how long that's gonna take and
anticipation a little bit.
like. I'm assuming a lot of them looks like Andrew Jack actually.
I love how Andrew and Nick are right next to each other.
Top.
Andrew and Nick.
Hadi, Andrew, Nick.
3-man call out. Awesome.
That's it, baby. Top 3.
All right.
This is what we wanted, Paul.
This is exactly what we wanted. Focus on these
They're
three.
gonna
These are the
move
three front
all of them
runners.
to the middle.
So we will get to see Martin.
Dude, look at Hadi, man. Holy shit.
Hadi looks a lot better tonight, eh?
Dude, Hadi looks nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, Hadi looks good.
Just
Okay,
sharp,
so
like, from the quads on up with Hadi right there, and that's Nick's pose right there at that front.
I don't see that as being Nick's pose.
It's not Nick's pose. Front lat spread's not Nick's pose.
No. Let's see how Andrew hits this pose, Fouad. Okay, brought that.
It's not bad. It's still a little crunched
Still need
together.
to bring those arms down a little bit, eh?
Hadi looks a lot better tonight, man.
He does.
And Andrew is not flexing the hamstring at all.
No, he's not showing his lines back there at all. Look at Nick's hamstring. That's fucking nutty.
Yeah.
That's still a Nick's pose.
Hadi's back makes up for the hamstring.
Yeah.
Look how
I like Hadi in this pose, though. Although
Look
Nick's
how thick
hamstrings.
Hadi's back is compared to Nick's.
Yeah, but the hamstrings.
I know. It's fucking
Nick's are,
great.
Nick's are on a level of their own. All right, let's see Nick's waist here if we can keep it in.
His weight, Nick's waist looks good there, man.
Yep, Nick's really good there. That's Nick's pose, I think.
He's holding the stomach there. Look at that. See that when he
Yep,
moves?
on his transitions, yeah.
Come on, Nick.
Let's see, though, as they get worked a bit more.
Look at Hadi's abs.
I like Andrew in that pose, too. All right, most muscular.
My eye keeps going to Hadi, man.
Yeah, his detail is so crisp, man. He looks so much fuller tonight. Oh, man. Andrew looks great from the front tonight, too.
They're going to bring them back.
Yeah, I think they should. Work him a little bit and see if anybody fades.
Martin. Yep, this is it. See? This is what we said.
Awesome.
3-3-4.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I thought it should have been Raph, but I think Raph slipped.
You think it should have been Raph in the
Sorry,
middle?
not Raph. I thought it should have been Mo.
Mo, yeah. Mo should be
Instead
up
of
there, too, I
Raph.
think.
No, but
Oh.
Mo slipped.
Yes. Oh,
So they
so that
brought
means they
Raph.
got Raph. Right now they got Raph 6.
I give that to Brandon.
See?
So I think Brandon's going to be fourth.
Say styles make fights. Well, in bodybuilding, you know, you
Yeah, let's see here.
Martin looked better when he came out by himself.
Yeah.
He
I'm
slipped
not
again.
seeing it.
You know, I give the front last sprint to Brandon, too.
Side chest.
Yeah. And this is where Martin can actually expose him because his glutes come in tighter than Brandon. But he has to nail it right here. He has to squeeze that.
He's
glute.
not
See how he lets up on
sharp
it?
here. Martin's like in his face. You can tell in his face too. You can see it.
Yep.
He's not there.
Let's see from the back.
He's sharper from the back, but Brandon looks good, man.
Yeah. Ooh. I like Brandon on that pose.
Yeah.
More detail, especially through the back.
It's gonna be Brandon
Told you, man,
fourth,
Brandon Curry's one of those guys
Martin
that
fifth,
give him
Rap
some-
sixth.
If you don't come in right, he's gonna
He can sneak up on
He's
you.
gonna sneak up on you every time.
I like to see the mad move to this call out.
I think Mo slipped too much tonight, man.
Yeah, I think that's why. Yeah,
That's just ridiculous.
The delt on
Brandon there too.
super
Yeah, his quad looked huge there.
Yeah,
Now look at Martin's quads here.
And Martin really has to.
It's
hit that
ab and
quad
thigh.
hard.
Like
We're
Martin's
standing
quads
there
are crazy, but it's but Brandon's waist is tiny.
I would give Martin that pose though.
Yeah, but overall, I got Brandon here.
I got him. I got him by a little bit too. But Martin is sharper tonight. I can start to see it now.
Okay, they're switching. Let's see. They're probably going to see who fades first here.
Yeah. Let's see if Martin can hold it together. Raph looks a little bit better tonight, eh?
They keep stepping forward. You see that?
Yeah.
They're all stepped way in front of the box.
Yeah.
Now, Phil, what do you make of Martin's
Oof.
facial expression here?
I think he.
This isn't Prague Martin
He's a
though.
hard read right now.
No,
I don't
this
know if
is
he's,
a-
like, upset. I don't know.
Olympia Martin.
I just can't figure it out.
This is
Look
a
as confident as he did during his
distraught
routine.
Martin.
Right.
Yeah, he wears his emotions on his face, eh?
His whole physique just looks like cortisoled out.
Yeah.
Hamstring.
He's not flexing his
Hamstrings look really good
legs
right
even
there.
as hard as he was.
Now he is there though. When he kind of bounced there for a second.
See that hamstring? It's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not flexed. See his hamstring there?
Yep,
It's not
yep,
flexed
yep.
at all.
The one that he's got sticking back. The one that's the other leg looked a little bit corded.
But I do like Brandon a lot. He's standing out for me.
That's Brandon.
That's Brandon's pose for sure.
And if you're Martin, you don't want to hit that shot. Like you want to.
This is Martin's pose, though, I think.
And hamstrings when you're hitting the side shots.
Quads. Ooh, that's gonna be close between those two.
So Phil, who do you have winning this call out? Martin?
What do you think for tonight? Would you have Martin beating Brandon?
I don't. I mean,
I think Martin's got a little bit harder though.
Look how Martin puts his leg out in front when he hits his muscular.
Even though you could tell he's, you know, whatever's going on in his head, he kept his composure at least.
Kinda.
He didn't start to sweat. You know, his physique wasn't breaking at all.
Well, here's the rest. Watch Raph. Watch Mo here. He looks like he put a little bit of oil on because he was really, really dry earlier. But watch his waist. It looked like he was having trouble controlling it when he came out before.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
Yeah, it looks good there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
way
looks
better
great
than
there.
before.
Front lat spread.
I think Mo looks pretty good next to Akeem for as big as Akeem is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo, that's a great pose for Mo. That's probably his best pose. Love Akeem's side leg.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
And neither one of them had the best back double.
No.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a tough one to judge.
Glutes. And even when he was striking him right there, he has to be able to do that on the back double by. It's always
Yeah, that's
Gotta
really
give that
tough
to Mo.
to judge that.
You know, you get like a glimpse of him.
Just Akeem, it's just those highlights that just hurt him on
half a
that
second,
back lat
and
spread.
that's where the posing you have to practice so much.
Akeem's side shots are so good because that side leg.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
I like this version of Akeem. I think he's better than he was last year.
He's in shape.
Yeah.
He's in shape.
He's
got
full.
great quads. He's got the back issue figured out. I don't know if he can at this point. He's a little bit later in his career, but I wonder if it's from all the years of lifting really, really heavy.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. I mean, he's always had that issue, though, right? He's always had the high lat insertions.
No. Yeah, but not as bad.
Really? He's got more so?
If you look earlier in his career. Who do we got here? Nick and Hadi. Andrew again. Here we go.
Top three again.
Yeah.
All right. This is what's going to decide it right here.
Nick
Look at
looks
the
really
size
good.
of Andrew, though, eh?
I think it's Nick and Hadi, man.
I think you're right. But let's see. I think it's still close enough that things could change.
I'm just saying, I think Andrew's third out of these three.
Right that pose, front double bicep.
It's too late. It went by.
Okay.
Actually, Andrew does look really good when I look at him.
He's looking sharper, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks really good.
It's very confident.
Okay, he's hitting it better there. Ooh. Fuck, this is going to be close, man.
It's the back shots where Andrew loses me.
I like Andrew from the waist up in the back shots. There's a little bit of a gap between the legs still.
I know, but the waist down, like, is the worst out of the three of them.
From the waist down. Yeah.
It's a combination.
But I think the back too is the worst out of the three of them. Look at that back.
Out of those three?
Yeah.
Hadi's back is the best out of those three on the back lat spread.
I think Hadi thrives in.
From just back, not talking about hamstrings.
The chest. And then
That's
Andrew
Dick's
has to
pose.
be able to
Although
That's not a
Andrew,
bad shot for Andrew.
that's a good shot for Andrew, but I still think Nick takes that
Hadi
pose.
knows, like, right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Andrew or Hadi. I can't tell.
Hadi, I think. If Andrew's quads were a bit fuller, although they look a little bit better than they did last night. See, look at Andrew's width right there when he does that. Fuck.
You're seeing the quality right there.
I don't know, man. I think Hadi, the sharpness that Hadi has brought back tonight is just a lot, and it's hard to ignore.
It is. You're right. He is. He's a lot better tonight, and that with at a close competition, three-man show, that could be enough to put to swing it his way.
Nick looks really good. He's posing well. He's doing a
Controlling his
better
stomach
job of controlling the waist.
Yep.
So see how
Andrew looks like he might be getting a little tired.
Right there.
Yeah.
That last lat spread wasn't awesome.
Let's see what hits this one. Yeah.
It.
Hadi will pose all night long.
I have Andrew third in this one, out of these three.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, you can make a case for him.
I don't know if that's what the judges have. That's just what I have.
Yeah.
When they turn around, when they turn back to the front, and you see them hit like ab and thigh, and then most muscular, it kind of slams the door on them. It's a lasting impression.
Yeah, what I noticed that he has
Side
been
tricep
like,
here.
his midsection
I think that
when
shot
he's
goes to Nick.
transitioning
Yes,
I think so
from
too.
pose to pose.
I think that's Hadi's worst pose.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of the way I don't like the back leg extension like that on the side try.
This is Hadi's best pose.
It's Andrew's. It's a damn good for Andrew too. The way you see his X frame on that, the detail.
Then you have a most muscular with three monsters. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
How do you pick that? Like, Nick looks insane there.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like it wasn't popping the same way last time.
You know, like just like if it was my scorecard, last night I had Hadi in a close third. Tonight I'd probably have Hadi in a close first, maybe. But Nick
I have Hadi
was
winning.
most-
I have Hadi winning tonight.
Andrew last night I had in a close second, but tonight I might even have him either second or third.
Who do you think's going to fade first?
I would say Andrew probably just because historically posing isn't Andrew's strong point.
I give these guys a lot of credit, man. Like,
Although he's keeping it together right now, though.
I think Andrew starts to fade first.
That's would be my guess, but he's
But
keeping it
who's
together.
physique? But out of not who gets tired, whose physique is going to fade first? You think?
And here's a quick tip, guys.
Nick.
When you're hitting these
I think-
punches,
the
that's
stomach
when
will
you
start to-
wanna breathe more. You want to catch your breath.
Hadi looks like he's getting a little softer.
Almost feel like Big Steve's posing almost too much. I don't want to see
The
him
lower body
fade is what I'm getting at.
with Hadi.
Yeah, it's starting
Yeah.
to like smooth out a bit.
Yeah.
This is
Nick
such
is
a
getting
bad-
harder. It's just a matter if he controls that
That's part of
stomach.
bodybuilding, you know?
You start to see it a little bit in the transition.
Nick is going to control his stomach because he knows this is why he lost Pittsburgh.
That's why
But even right there from the front, it's got to be controlled, I think.
I know he let it go for a second there.
Yeah.
When it comes to comparison, they work
When he lets it go like that,
Look at Nick. He's crazy.
fuck. This is great though. To have a three-man battle like this, being that close, is great.
Look at this shit.
These guys all want it, eh? Andrew's getting harder, man. Look at those fucking zippers in his quads now.
They spiked that, that quad, and then Hadi did it. Your eyes went right back to Hadi in that.
This is so close, man.
It is very close.
It is so close. Fuck.
Guys, chat. Everybody in the chat has a different opinion. Some say Andrew, some say Nick, some say Hadi.
You could make a strong argument for any one of those three.
And now it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Let's see who runs after who.
Center.
If I'm
Look
Hadi, I
at
stay
Nick can't
in
let
my
his
butt
stomach
right
go like
now.
that. I know the judging's all done now, though, but still.
Yeah, Nick has to be on that the whole time.
And the whole time he's on stage, he has to be. Even during this, when the judging's done. Like, look at where he's letting it go now.
Where's Andrew?
That's a good question. Did he run off?
I don't know. He's
I'm saying, okay, make your call, Fouad. What do you got?
not in that frame. There we go. Now he's back.
What do I want, or what do I think the judges have?
What, like, if you were on a judge's table right now, what's on your scorecard?
If I was on the judges' table right now, it would be Hadi, Nick, Andrew.
For tonight.
If you're Andrew Jack, you want
And what'd you have last
Show.
night?
You wanna go
Overall?
to Nick,
That's
you
what you'd
wanna
have
go
overall, eh?
You don't
Yep.
need to go to the guys that are placing in 6 and 7. You need to find the guys in the top 3. Like, see what Hadi just did.
And I think
He's
Martin
like,
is.
nope,
I think
I'm in
Martin is
here.
fourth.
Come on, let's go. Yep.
Hmm.
I think Martin is fourth. I think Brandon's fifth. I think Rapid's sixth.
You guys on stage and
Mhm.
hitting you with his hair.
Mo's seventh.
Oh man.
Hakeem
You know, I
eighth.
saw Kai backstage. You know,
Anthony
it was-
Williams,
it
and
was
then
one of those
Hassan.
moments.
That's how I think it's going to play out.
We knew each other were there. We didn't say hi. We just kept it moving. That'll
This is
never
going to be
stop.
so interesting to see.
You're talking about tonight.
What do you think?
Tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Last night,
Where's that
I had it
No,
Nick,
no,
Andrew, Hadi.
no.
Okay.
Just tell me what you think.
Okay.
Wherever Andrew goes, Hadi's right there. Look at
Hadi. I think he did enough tonight to win. Then
to challenge Hadi. Hadi is doing the right thing right
Nick,
here.
then
He's
Andrew.
standing on stage, still hitting poses.
Hadi, Nick, then Andrew.
Want to leave that lasting impression.
What about the
on
rest?
Not just the judges, but the fans.
Oh,
Say, look, here I
and
am.
then I got Brandon for. Sorry. I think I still have Brandon beating Martin.
I have Martin fourth.
You do, eh? You think he came back enough tonight?
Well, they didn't have him. They had him in fourth last night, and he was better tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but what would you have though? Not what do you think is going to happen?
I think he did enough tonight.
Yeah, to come back enough.
Yeah,
I just wish they would have compared him last night. Then we would have had a bit more of a measurement between the two of them. How far
I think he was. I think Brandon was definitely better last night.
Yeah,
he was better last night, and he was better than Martin last night. Tonight, it's a little bit different story.
Yeah,
guy got spinners on his wheelchair.
Yeah, Nick's a nice guy. I like that. He's like the spokesperson for wheelchair.
I guess if you're going to be in a wheelchair, you might as well make it look badass.
Yeah, he does a good job too with his introduction of the athletes, telling their backstory and everything.
As a handicapped person, I know what it's like to fucking have a physical disability, and it fucking sucks, man.
Oh yeah.
These guys are making the best of this is crazy to look like this and have a disability, man. It's people don't understand. I never understood how bad it how different my life would be. And these guys are in a wheelchair. I can only imagine how much more they got to go through.
And, and it's a credit to IFBB too for always including wheelchair for a long time now in their big shows and giving these guys a stage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I can't imagine. See how shredded this guy is?
Yeah.
You got to think, how's this guy do cardio?
Yeah, I know, eh?
He's got to do it in his wheelchair. He's got to push himself around or whatever he does. Might have him on a podcast. I'd be curious to see what this guy does to get in shape. Because now that I have now that I'm dealing with my own shit, I think about these things now. You don't really think about these things ever.
Yeah. I mean, just to, I'm sure you deal with it from time to time, if not more often than not now still. It's got to be hard some days, man, to, motivate yourself when you're fighting that kind of a disability.
That's what I'm saying. And you see this guy getting this kind of shape, you're like,
yeah,
fuck, man, that's crazy.
Because you probably had it too. There's probably times where you just want to be like, what's the point? You probably have those thoughts from time to time.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. This guy can't even train half his body, and he's still like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to go in there and train everything else.
Yeah. How challenging your life has become, with what your injury, your independence, in a wheelchair, be tough, just to do stuff, to get around, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy, but good for him, man. Good for him.
I agree. That's a pretty
awesome.
Cool trophy.
Yeah, I can't stop looking at the trophy.
I need to go back to get one like that.
The glass version.
I think they're going to move on now to Bikini.
Yeah, now we got to wait.
Every time they get that food order.
You think I should order food now?
Well, it's 9 o'clock. By the time they get, so they got to do awards for Bikini, awards for men's physique, and then bodybuilding. So we've probably still got another hour.
Between Laura Lee and Amy Delgado. So.
What are the boys saying?
Yeah, I didn't check the chats.
Mike thinks Brandon is beating Martin.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage IFBB Pro Rubio Mosquero, you know him better as a Naxilla, to the stage on behalf of BioWell Labs to present our 6th place award. And we will take that award and bring it to Reina Perez.
Mike.
Yeah, Reina. Yeah, I saw that coming. Great job, Reina. Muy bien.
Muy buen. Is that Naxilla?
Yeah.
I was going to say he was a tank on stage.
Yeah. Yeah. Does he have an injury right now? Recovered?
I don't know.
Something? So Ian's there. Sounds like he just doesn't. He's just not impressed with Hadi from the back, eh?
Our 5th place award, we have Kara Jones and Deb Baska on behalf of Angel Bikini. And we will take that
See what Ian
fifth place
thinks.
award and present it to Phoebe Hagen.
Amazing job, Phoebe. What a comeback.
So Phoebe out of the UK goes top 5 in her return.
Yeah. To be in the top 5 with the best of the best is, you know, after stepping away for almost 2 years. Amazing.
Which means in 2 years you might.
So Nick has it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Todd,
Ian
let's
has
see,
it.
let's see.
Nick, Andrew, Hadi,
Possibly.
Who knows,
Brandon,
right?
Martin.
It's got Brandon, yeah.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome
He
Fouad
thinks
Reynolds
they
on
have
the
it.
stage on behalf of
Andrew,
Gold's
Nick,
Gym to
Hadi,
present our fourth place award.
Martin, Brandon.
I don't think Hadi's third.
And they will take that fourth
Yeah.
place award and present it to
I don't
Ashley
think so either,
Coulter.
but I don't know. I don't know, man.
But like, I think you could
The
shuffle
thing is,
around. You could make a strong argument for any of those three guys. But
I was just going to say that.
Her a little bit fuller.
I can't see
She knows how
Hadi
to
slipping
do
to third
that.
though,
She came in like super full for the Olymp, and then
especially after the way he
because
looked
she
tonight.
wanted, you know, like to bring better
Yesterday, yeah, I
conditioning,
could have
that's why
saw
she
it,
got,
but not
like,
today.
smaller.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage.
Yeah,
Michael Henderson
Hadi's
on
so much
behalf
better
of
tonight than
Gold's
last
Gym.
night.
He
Or
is.
just-
Credit
But
to him,
man,
you know.
but you know, the top 3 are all so close.
Yeah.
No matter how you put it, there's an argument to be made.
I know. That's it. Like that's how close this is. I think.
So
There's
I
no
don't
clear-cut winner.
I don't really care if they put Nick in first. There's an argument for Nick to win. Hadi, there's an argument. Andrew, there's an argument. Doesn't like there's no.
Bikini's crazy. Can
Yep.
change like from
If you
show
go
to
with like,
show.
I can only give
Small
my
details.
personal opinion,
Like second in the world, places second in
and
the
that
Olymp,
is,
third
I
place
thought
here.
Nick won last
Still
night.
amazing.
Yep.
When you go
Me too.
against
I
the
think
best of
Hadi
the
is winning
best,
tonight,
I agree.
three
and
is
so I
really
don't know
good
what
to
that
me,
means
so
score-wise.
Where do you have Andrew tonight?
On behalf of Dark Sports
I have
to the
Andrew in
stage
third.
to
Me
present
too.
our
Tonight I
second
do.
place award.
Last night I had him in second.
Yeah.
To your knowledge, has
I'm
anyone
nervous
taken
And we
about
will
this
take
one.
our
Is
second
anyone
place
taking
award
off
and
their heels?
present it to tonight's
I
runner-up,
don't think so. Not yet.
Who won?
Laura Lee Chapato.
No way.
Oh, Laura Lee got second.
Laura Lee was supposed. You should hear, dude. You got to hear Laura Lee's coach. This guy's the cockiest
amazing.
coach
Laura
I've ever
Lee
heard in my
should
life.
be very
Really?
proud.
Yeah, it's awesome. You got to listen to it. It's like, but then his athlete took second. So I don't know.
Is it a new coach for her? Because she at the Olympia.
No,
she,
it's the guy that coached Sid Gillian and like he's got a whole bunch of Olympians to his name.
Okay.
So he has a right to be cocky, but
Yeah. And
There's a few coaches that specialize in bikini and they're very good at what they do.
SM66 Ashwagandha.
Lobo says Fouad is playing it safe. No, I'm not playing it safe.
her first
I want
major
Nick to win.
title.
I don't
mean,
know. I
winning
just
the
don't
Arnold
know
means
if they
so much to Amy.
have Nick in
Really
first.
happy
That's
for
all.
her.
If it's anything too, it's going to be that waist again. I think
Place award. The custom jacket and title of 20.
it was better tonight than it was in Pittsburgh, but was it enough?
International
Yeah.
champion.
Let's see.
To our winner.
But he brought the
Amy
conditioning and
Delgado.
fullness though.
It's hard, man. It's hard when
Congratulations, Amy.
he's standing next to two guys that
She won this title like for a long time.
are
Second
almost
place,
as
second
muscular.
place
I
for
mean,
2
Andrew
years
is
in a
as
row.
muscular. Hadi's
Finally
as
getting
muscular in
that
some
title here.
areas.
Would you
Yeah,
have been
okay, yeah.
surprised if it had gone the other way?
No.
But they're also as
Both of them.
conditioned
Was that close?
Amazing. Yeah, it
or
was
close
very
to it,
close.
but they both have better shape. So Nick is beating them on muscularity.
She can't believe.
They're pretty even on condition,
Such an
but they're
amazing
beating him on
moment to
shape.
get that title. Oh my
So then the IFBB has to decide: do we want it to be just an all-out muscle contest, or do we want it to have
She improved her package
for
a lot,
shape
Amy. She
to
brought,
be
like, a
properly
really good package.
scored?
Who do you see out of those three as having the most detail from head to toe?
Well, that's
She
tough
was more
because
quiet in the social
I would say
media, so
Hadi
everyone
from
was
the
like,
front,
I don't know about Amy.
That's what I'm saying.
but
From
I
head to
think,
toe.
Yeah.
but I think
She surprised everyone.
I would
She
say
trained so
Nick
much.
from
That's
front
fine.
and back all around.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Because Andrew,
Yeah.
the hamstrings and glutes could be a little bit harder. Hadi,
Right.
the hamstrings could be a little bit more detailed. Then the glutes too a little bit. But Nick, even though Nick's on some poses there's not quite as much detail, overall detail on Nick is I think superior. But Nick has that one variable of the waist that the other two don't have.
Beautiful. She's a mom.
Ian is vehemently against Hadi winning.
I know, eh? I'm surprised out of Ian. Like, he just, for some reason, not. It's just not doing it for him.
He's there, so it's hard for me to argue.
Yeah.
Walked away in that runner-up spot. We knew coming back for 2026, all eyes were on that first place prize, and you are now the new Bikini International Champion. How you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard. I think if we're trying to break it down, like, okay, so let's say Nick has all the detail.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, stop reading the chat. Just
okay. I was actually looking at Uber Eats, but okay.
Okay, we're saying who has all the detail. Nick has the most detail.
Yes, I would give Nick the edge in overall detail.
Okay. Who has the best shape?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Easily.
And who is in the best? So if we say best detail, that's best condition. And who's the most muscular?
Head to toe, Nick.
So Nick is winning 2 out of the 3 criteria of bodybuilding, right? The 3 pillars of bodybuilding.
But by how much?
But by how much? And then you have to ask yourself, how important is shape?
Right. And how much is he losing the shape equation?
The thing they always say is this. They always say open men's bodybuilding is heavily weighed on muscularity. More so than shape. Because shape is more classic. So if you're saying that, then you say Nick should win.
Yes, but just like we're saying before, muscularity carries a bit more weight than shape in open bodybuilding. A bit more. Like, I'm not saying like a lot more, a bit more.
Right.
But how much is he losing that shape battle by versus how much is he winning that muscularity battle by?
Right.
And I think that's what it comes. I think that's what it should come down to. And I think he's on the shape side. You know, I would give Hadi the second place. If I was ranking those 3 out of shape, Hadi's the second. And Hadi's muscularity is pretty close to Nick. The only area where I see it not being as close is in the hamstrings.
Yeah,
maybe
I agree.
Glutes.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that enough though to make up for the shape advantage? I personally think it is.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, well,
I personally think it is because
you have to explain that to Ian because he doesn't think so.
I know he doesn't. But Nick, it's just, and it's, when I say shape with Nick, it's also like presentation plays into that. And when you're not controlling that waist every moment you're on that stage for him, that's gonna slip a little. That's gonna cost him some points.
Ooh, what just happened? I'm back. Okay.
Men's Physique Awards. This guy looked good. I like his physique.
Yeah.
Let's see if Brandon wins or not.
I think Brandon.
I don't think so.
You don't think Brandon's going to win?
No, I think it's a South American.
You think so?
I think so. If it was me judging, like just going by the live stream, that's who I would have picked. But being there could be different too. That's the guy who was in the middle, right? In the second call out.
I'm gonna fuck with Ian. That's the Brazilian Ryan Terry.
Yeah, but he was in the second call out too, which is weird.
He looks like him. Look, same physique and everything.
Yeah, he looks great. I think it's impressive when guys can pull off that pose. You ever heard of Vittorio's Pizza Place, Fouad?
Who?
Vittorio's?
No. Oh, I've seen it on there, but I haven't ordered it.
They're good ratings.
Can we please not like
Sorry.
what we're
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
What's his fourth? This guy looked good too.
That's Andre Dieu.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a nice physique.
Man, come on. Let's go through this already. I want to see what's going on here. I want to get to the finish.
They're moving pretty
quick.
What happens?
So what happens now? Martin's already qualified for the Olympia. Andrew and Hadi already qualified for Olympia. Nick is not qualified for Olympia, but he already told me he's not coming to Detroit.
Right.
Right?
Right. And Mo is though.
Mo is coming to Detroit.
So Raph perhaps.
Mo is gonna bump up against Patrick Moore is doing Detroit,
Patrick
and
Morris?
Patrick Moore is doing Detroit. I think Blessing is doing Detroit.
Yep.
Not that those guys are both better than Raf. I mean, they have better, or sorry, than Mo, but I guess they have better records, or at least Patrick does.
Mhm.
Um,
Anthony Williams.
so he's got to deal with those guys. Anthony Williams, he's going to see again. He already beat him here though, so that's going to be a feather in his cap.
Yeah, and then who knows who else from here?
I think Rafa was talking about it, but I don't think we're going to see him there.
No.
I just think to myself, all the rest of these guys got to qualify for the Olympia.
Yeah.
Right? So Nick, I expect to see Nick in, if Nick doesn't win here, I expect to see Nick in New York and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, probably likely. Akeem, Detroit would be a good show for Akeem.
My conspiracy mind would say they're not going to let Nick win so that he shows up in Pittsburgh in New York.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Pittsburgh's going to get.
I'm just joking. I'm not saying they.
Who has committed to Pittsburgh so far?
I think Tonio's there. I think Crizzo is there.
Oh yeah.
Sergey, I think, is doing Pittsburgh too.
The Russian dude?
The guy I told you is going to be top 10 at the Olympia, and we have a bet.
That'd be a good show for him. That'd be a good test.
The Sergey is going to win all of the shows.
I don't think so.
All right. How much you want to bet he
You
wins?
think he's going to win any show he goes in this year? I mean, other than like the Olympia?
How much you want to bet he wins Pittsburgh?
Okay, I'll make that bet with you.
He's going to beat Tonio, and then he's going to be in the top 8 at the Olympia.
No, I don't think he's beating Tonio.
All right. He's going to be 320 pounds on stage.
He's going to be in shape, though.
Yes. He's already in shape.
Yeah.
Dude, if I show you his pictures right now at like, I think he's like 8 weeks out or something like that. Or no. I think he said he was 10 or 12 weeks out. I can't remember what he said. He's like 350 pounds right now, and he's got like feathered quads.
We'll see.
So
I'm not falling for your mind fuckery.
I'm telling you, man, you're gonna.
He's impressive, no question about it.
Guys, I'm not gonna get Ian live. He's not coming on. He's in the audience, man.
Brandon won it.
I told you Brandon was gonna win.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. I took the sound away.
He looks great from the front. It's just the back leaves a little bit to be desired.
So it's Amy Delgado that wins Bikini, Brandon Hendrickson that wins men's physique, and that just leaves one. Team pose, here we go.
Well done, guys.
Good job, guys.
Okay, Brandon Hendrickson. So I was right.
Yep.
I was right the first time, Paul.
You were.
I was right about Wesley winning.
Yeah, but most people picked that one.
No, they didn't. Everybody picked Mike Sommerfeld.
Oh, I thought you meant after Mike dropped out.
No, I picked Wesley like 10 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So now I have to finish with a bodybuilding victory.
Did you end up going with Nick as your winner in your predictions?
No.
Who'd you go with?
Hadi. Yeah.
Hadi then Nick, or what was it?
Hadi, Andrew, Nick.
Oh.
Then Martin. I might be bang on, Paul.
Might be. You think? I don't know. You think Nick's third?
I'm literally living a dream right now.
I don't know where he is. I'm saying I could be.
I think Andrew's third.
I think Andrew's third too.
Maybe it's different in person, like like Ian's saying. I don't know. But on the live stream,
I remember being at the Olympia and seeing Hadi on stage and thinking he looked small. But he's still so good. They gave him second place.
Hadi?
Yeah.
At the last Olympia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I mean, stature-wise, yeah. I mean, the legs are maybe, he's lost a little bit in the hamstrings. Maybe the right leg there's a little bit downsized compared to the other. But he gets better as he poses. He hits every pose perfectly, except for that side tricep. And it's hard to knock Hadi. You know, that back is crazy. He's got so much dense muscle and detail.
I can't see Nick not being in the top 2.
I agree.
But there's a whole bunch of people on some other streams that were like, Andrew's winning. And Hadi's second. So like
it's that close.
I don't know, like everybody's fans are best poser. That's not good. Usually the best poser doesn't win the show.
What, who did it go to?
Andrew Jack.
Best poser? Really?
Nah, Ian just said that in the chat.
about the best poser award?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually consolation.
But that's not really fair because Andrew's like the only guy who did a routine.
Yeah.
This guy says if Nick comes in third, I'll quit following bodybuilding.
I was thrown off by Nick's routine.
But you guys got to remember, like, this guy was third place and Hadi was second place. Nick was sixth place at the Olympia. So if he's fourth, it's not crazy to think he'd be fourth. You know what I mean? Like, it's still, he's competing against guys who are 2 and 3 in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
No.
If I give you $10,000, could you do it?
No.
All right, and we have one more very special award to hand out that has a very special name attached to it that we do here every year, and that is the
Who's going to win the most muscular?
Award. Presenting the award, we have Kartikia on behalf of our sponsor.
Nick's got to take the most muscular.
If Nick wins the most muscular, that means Hadi's going to win the show.
He's got to take. I mean, if you're going by most muscular, it's got to be Nick.
I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gave one award.
I don't think it works that way.
I don't think so either.
Which we will be taking to.
Nicholas. I have judged shows, amateur shows, where you'll get a guy who wins classic and bodybuilding, overalls in both, maybe some. Yeah, Nick got it. Yeah. Well, let's see if your theory holds true. If Fouad, does that make Hadi the winner?
All right. I mean, Hadi's going to win now.
How much did he get for most muscular?
10 grand.
Has won the Arnold Classic title, but there's also been times where the person that is the runner-up win that most.
Okay, one award for Andrew, one award for Nick,
one award for Hadi. Hadi's not going home without any awards. There's no way he's not going home without any awards.
He was the most muscular guy at this show already.
Yeah, this guy's got a good point. Nick won both last time.
Nick won both last time?
Yeah.
What, best poser and most muscular?
If you have a most muscular award, you have to go to the center of the stage, put your award and your check down, and hit a most muscular.
In 2021, this guy's saying Nick won the most muscular and he won the show.
Oh.
So I was just joking about that anyway. I don't think that's true. Look, man, it's too hard to tell. Like, personally, I think Nick's got the show won. That if I was judging, that's how I would judge it. He was really good last night. He's really good tonight. I think he's done a good job of posing. Yes, at times the stomach was out of check, but I don't think that's enough for him not to win the show.
No, you don't think so?
I just don't think that's what they're going to think.
We would like to welcome all of our men's open bodybuilding competitors back on stage for our awards presentation.
I think that could be enough for him to lose a show this tight.
You do, eh?
Yeah. When it's this close, yeah.
Huh.
Well, we'll know in a few moments here. I hate to criticize Nick. I just think that he needs to control that stomach anytime. Like, even accepting awards, it should be controlled at all times.
I'm just thinking about like what the IFBB thinks, right?
Yeah. Well, and just like the debates that we have, they're gonna have the same debates. Some people are gonna think that it's not as much of an issue. Other people are gonna think it's more of an issue.
Yeah.
You got to go with the consensus.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're gonna sit around and debate this whole thing.
They are, for sure. And then the consensus should win.
The thing is, he's competing against two guys who are really, really good. So.
Yeah. I'm sure there's arguments at that table for all three of those guys right now.
That Rafa took 6th?
Rafa took 6th.
Brazil is happy right now.
So
Rafa took 6th ahead of Mo.
Okay. Yeah, you could see that tonight, probably more so.
That's what I just said when I listed the top 10. I said Rafa was going to beat Mo.
Yeah, but last night though, I wouldn't
He's
have had it
off
that
tonight.
way. Is it just me,
No, I
Fouad?
wouldn't. But tonight,
Is your live stream going a little bit fuzzy here?
on my phone it is, not on my laptop.
On mine it is.
This guy says, dude, they're not supposed to be judging in between shots. They do judge
Yes,
in
you
between
are.
shots. You're
This guy knows what he's
judged.
talking about.
You're judged. You're judged the entire time you're on stage.
Especially when it's this tight.
Okay, I'm going to turn up the volume.
Okay.
And we will take the 5th place award and present
Fifth
it
place,
to
Brandon Curry. I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, you know, Martin did come back pretty strong tonight.
Nick Miller, 2 for 2.
And they weren't compared last night. So if you could just compare them tonight only, probably do have Martin edging them out.
Andrew third, Nick second, Hadi winning.
Yep.
Wow.
That was a good showing for Brandon, though. It's another guy. He
Yeah.
just,
I mean, look, the guy's 45 years old.
So I'm saying, and he hasn't shown any signs of fading.
Yeah.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome
If anything, you could probably argue that his physique has gotten better in some ways since his Olympia win.
out on stage to present our 4th place award. And Kai will take that 4th place award and present it to
Okay, Martin took 4th. Big upset
Okay.
for Martin.
Now this is where it really starts to matter.
Big upset for Martin. He surely expected to be in the winner's circle after beating Samson.
For sure.
And who knows? The best Martin, the Prague Martin.
Yeah.
Who knows? That would have been
Yeah.
maybe a combination of all these guys.
Yeah.
It might have been in the winner's circle, but he didn't bring it this time.
No.
So
But I think
we're gonna have to wait till the Olympia, I think.
But I think at least he came back at finals improved. And I think that's
Yes.
momentum that he'll take into his next show.
Yes, but again, the emotional side of it, he has to leave that off the stage. You could tell tonight he's like kind of doesn't look happy. He doesn't look. He's got to go back to just ignoring everything and doing his job.
Yep. Just being confident in what he's bringing. Yeah, because like last night you could see when he thinks he's playing catch up, and then it starts to take away from his physique.
Jay Cutler on the stage to present our 3rd place award.
There's Jay.
And Jay will take that 3rd place award and present it to
Oh my God!
Hadi Chupin.
What?
That's so crazy!
Wow.
I disagree.
I disagree too. Ian was right.
I'm telling you right now, I disagree.
That's a big change of the guard.
It is.
I was in the Andrew Jack corner.
No.
But you guys.
That is big.
So
Oh my God! That means. Okay.
Nick beat fucking Hadi.
Oh, crazy, dude. That's see.
That is
Both
nuts.
motherfuckers.
Now do you trust?
Now I got it. I'm gonna assume.
All right, let's see here now then. Holy fuck.
You know what? I don't even.
I think you're gonna next name is Nick.
I don't agree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time to present our
Stop.
2nd place award, we'd like to welcome 8-time Mr. Olympia, your 2001 Arnold Classic champion,
There's the goat.
Ronnie Coleman.
Okay, here we go.
Nice to see him, Ronnie.
Okay, Fouad, who are you saying?
I told you if I was at the judges table.
I know, but who do you think they're gonna call right now?
I don't know who they're gonna. I think they're gonna call Andrew. I
I think
got
they're
Nick.
gonna call Nick.
2nd place award and presented to tonight's
I got Nick
runner-up,
winning. Ah! I fucking knew they would do it.
Walker.
Wow. Andrew won the fucking Arnolds.
That's not right.
Oh boy.
He's good, dude. He's amazing.
He's
I just
awesome.
don't- I just
All
don't
three
know
of
if
these
I had
guys,
it that way.
Fouad.
I didn't have it that way.
All three of these guys could have won this show. I thought Nick had him last night.
Nick looks a little confused.
I think we all are, dude.
Hadi in third. I
didn't.
Now I'd love to. I can't wait to hear Tyler's feedback from this.
What scares
It's
me
going to
is
be
I'm
from
the
last
least
night.
educated this table.
Well, he'll probably cover both shows, don't you think? He'll do prejudge and finals.
No, I mean, it's going to be because of last night.
Oh, Andrew did enough last night, you think?
I'm going to say it because Hadi didn't do enough last night.
But Andrew also got harder as he posed tonight. I think.
I thought Nick was better than him, man. I think Andrew's great. I think Nick's better. I think shape matters a lot to them.
It does. For sure it does. Wow. What a great Arnold, though.
I think it's going to be hard for Nick. I'm going to turn this down for a sec.
So let me ask you this, Fouad.
I think it's going to be hard for Nick at any of these big shows to overcome that shape factor.
I think had he controlled that stomach at all times on stage, he might have pulled it off.
I don't know because, dude, I think they're trying to send a signal. They're saying, like, look, man, you're awesome. You're huge. You got a ton of muscle. You're shredded. But the shape has got to be there. I think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the conversation, yeah. But I think then the next thing is the best thing you can do to improve that shape is keep that stomach drawn at all times. And he didn't during his transitions. And I think that cost him more.
Yeah.
Is that in a show this
man,
close?
I think the problem, though, Paul, is they went with the Nick direction in the 90s when they picked Dorian Yates as he got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we got Ronnie Coleman. And he was bigger, 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 and it ruined, that's when everybody had I was that era, the bubble guts and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they've been trying to correct it ever since.
Yep, they have.
So I think this is them correcting it. They're saying they don't want to go back to the looks that everybody hated. So I think they're putting extra emphasis on shape so that we don't go back in that direction.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think shape has become more important now than ever. But you're getting guys like Andrew and Samson who have this enormous frame that is fully filled out, which we haven't always seen that in the past, past eras.
But I'm just saying, all the people complaining in the chat that like Nick got robbed or whatever, I don't think it's a matter of him getting robbed. I think it's a matter of the IFBB saying, this is what we want. This is what open men's criteria is. And if you don't fit that criteria, you're only so close, right? Because like if the IFBB is sending a signal to everybody, hey, this is more important than muscularity. That's what they're saying. They're saying shape is more important than muscularity.
I don't know if they're saying that, Fouad. The way I see it is they're saying the gap between muscularity wasn't enough to overcome the shape.
Okay, that's fair. That's a different way to say it. But what I'm saying to you is shape is more important than it was.
Oh, I agree with that.
In the 2000s or the teens.
Agreed.
Shape is now on par with muscularity.
Agreed.
Muscularity before was above everything.
It was absolutely.
Like if you were massive and shredded, you could win every show.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're saying, no. You still have to have shape.
Now they're saying you're going to have everything, not just muscularity. And that's because the sport has progressed that way, I think.
Yeah.
These guys have gotten so big and so good that I think it had to be, certain areas had to be re-emphasized.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said
great Arnold, though.
Somebody just said it's not about their poses anymore. It's also about their look. It was always that way. That's, I think, what we were trying to explain about transitions and how you're being judged at all times. And I always try and say to people, because we always say like, oh, well, if he wins the back double and the back lat and the side this and the side that, then he wins 4 out of 8 poses or whatever. That's not how they judge bodybuilding shows. And like Paul's here to attest to that. they are judging the look. That's really what they're judging. They're not judging poses.
Yep.
So
yeah, and how you display your physique to encompass all those criterias.
Right.
Whereas, like Andrew, like that's why I kind of don't like. I know Andrew does great, does a nice routine and everything like that, and is dramatic, and he flows very well. Just last night, I didn't feel like he was hitting his mandatory poses as well as he could have. So that's why I kind of thought best poser.
Can I just say something for a second? We have 3,000 people watching this right now. That's fucking awesome.
Really?
That's a lot, dude. For a live stream, for a bodybuilding live stream. I'm pretty proud of that. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me on, Fouad.
Well, thank you for coming on, dude. I needed the pro judge perspective. Okay, I'm gonna order a pizza now.
Me too. I should just come over and eat pizza at Euros.
You should just come over. We'll order a king size.
Well, that was fun. That was a great Arnold Classic. One of the best ones I remember in recent memory.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome when it's that close, so you don't know who's going to win.
Where is my live stream? Oh, there it is. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. What's going on here?
All the messages are starting to come in now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will obviously recap all of this on Bro Chat, and I'll probably do a recap on my other channel, RBP News. If you haven't checked out RBP News, please go check out RBP News. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing daily news every single day. We're covering as many topics as we can in all of bodybuilding, not just open men's bodybuilding. But anyway, Paulie, enjoy your pizza.
Thank you for it. And just remind everyone, next weekend, March 14th, live stream, free live stream, Detroit Pro.
Yeah, see, you're better at this shit than I am. See, live stream is free on my YouTube channel next week. Last year we had 140,000 people watch the live stream, which is crazy for a small show.
Yeah.
Please tune into my YouTube channel next week. It's free. You can watch the Detroit Pro. We're gonna live stream the whole thing. Amateurs, pros, everybody will be on stage, and it's gonna be awesome. So
It's gonna be a great show. Yeah.
Until next time, Paul, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fouad.
Everybody, thank you for watching and commenting and making us laugh with the awesome commentary.
There's some great ones in there.
We'll see you all again.